my set of eights that won, and then right back to the demise. It was rough, man. Jeez.
Holy.
Super quick to just yeet out our dollars.
That's, I mean, 10's right there, like right on the line for me. It's weird. Like, it's hard to put yourself in the shoes of, or try to estimate the range of a person who just open rips 25, 26 big blinds,
If Ace Jack is in that range, I am happily getting
right. Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
I'm very, very, very excitedly like fist pumping, high-fiving my fiance, shipping 10s, and then crying when they roll over aces.
Right.
You rebought the 20, right?
I did, yes.
Oh, you're right back at my table. Don't worry, I'm the really angry person across the way from you. Just by avatar, not in real life. So, out of you and Casey, are either of you bingers? Or both? Or just one of you? Bingers in a TV show?
Both of us. We usually do it together. I mean, we've started a show and finished like an entire season of a show start to finish like many times, I think. Like starting it like right after work time and then just finishing it up at like, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or whatever, like straight on through till morning. So definitely both of us, I think, together.
Okay, can you explain this to me then? Because I am the non-binger in our relationship. It's getting to the point where like Danielle is like not mad, but she's like asking me to continue, and I will never watch more than 3 or 4 episodes in a single sitting of a TV show. And I'm really enjoying this show, but it's just, I will not do it. I think after the 5th or 6th one, the show just does not feel good anymore.
I don't know what to say, except I don't really have that experience. I still, like, if I'm enjoying a show, for me, I'm like a voracious like consumer of media in all things. Like if I'm reading a book and I really like it, it's hard for me. Like reading, as funny as it is to say, reading for me is like dangerous to my productivity. If I get hooked in a book, I like don't want to do anything else except read that book. And
this is
like
to the detriment of look at you ridiculous.
Like to the detriment of other pursuits, if that makes sense.
Is there anybody else in chat that felt that even a little bit, even just a skosh of like, yeah, me too? Just the tiniest bit. I don't think there's another person on the planet.
I guarantee there are other people on the planet that when they are into a book, there's people. You've ever heard someone say like, "Oh, I started reading that, I couldn't put it down." Like that is how it is for me. Like I literally like can't put the thing down. I have to remind myself. Yeah, I know, but it's not when I have shit to get done, and I'm like, instead of getting something done in the evening, I'm spending 2 hours and 45 minutes reading the book. You know what I mean? Like it becomes, in a sense, not destructive, but counterproductive.
You know how they say never wake a sleeping baby?
Yes.
Nobody has ever stopped me from reading. Like, it's that rare that, like, never, ever, ever, as a child up until adulthood, if anybody saw me reading, they would be stupid excited that I was reading and would leave me alone. I have the 6. I'm just trying to get called by the board. Okay. Never know who you're playing against. The 5x overbet, maybe. Anyway, but that's crazy. What's the last book you had that moment with?
So I recently, while I was down with COVID, I reread this book series. I read 2 whole books while I was down with COVID called The Kingkiller Chronicles. It's a fantasy book. They're 2 fantasy books. I think they're very good, but I'm reticent to recommend them because I think the author has promised a third book for like a decade now and might never deliver it. So it's very sort of dissatisfying because there's supposed to be like this epic conclusion to the series, and it honestly might never happen. But I do really like them.
I hope for your sake you get that last book. So
I hope I do too, but
I can't believe that's at some point, doesn't it just get old? Like the 9th episode that you're watching in one sitting. Like, doesn't it just lose its luster? Like, don't you feel like you would have enjoyed that show more if you sectioned it up into smaller bite-sized pieces?
I mean, not really. No, I don't know. Like, I to me, there's not really that disconnect between. I don't get like. I mean, there are times when I get like fatigued watching a show, but it's usually because I have work tomorrow. I need to sleep. Like, I'm gonna fall asleep during the next episode. Like, that's really the only thing that stops me. Like, a lot of times, I don't know. Like, sometimes for me, the binging experience allows you to tie like things together a little bit better than if you like separated them out and you still like remember. I don't know. Casey and I are very busy people. Sometimes if we don't binge a show, I might be watching like one episode every like week and a half or something, and I'll be like, "Who is she again? Why are they mad? What's going on?" Like I just don't remember. So like binging like helps on that front. I don't know. I mean, they also do the like a lot of shows do the like last time on, which that helps too, but.
Yeah.
Like we always have to watch. I mean, I don't know if everyone does this, but like Casey and I watch a lot of TV, and we always have to watch like if it's been a while, like between seasons of shows, we typically find like a recap on YouTube that is like, here's what happened in Invincible season 1, or here's what happened in, you know, whatever season 1, because like I don't remember.
Yeah, it's crazy to me too.
So
like
I
watched 3 or 4 episodes. I have very good memory of it, but but my memory is not overall good. Yeah, I don't think.
I think we just consume so much media that like it just sort of like washes out. Like we watch so many movies. I'll be like, yeah, we watched that one movie with this person in. It was about this and this thing happened. I remember that stuff better than Casey. She remembers all the actual important things better than me. But I'll remember that stuff, and she'll be like, I have no recollection of whatever movie you're talking about. I'm like, we watched like a whole movie that was about this, like had these 2 actors in it, and she's like. Okay. If you say so.
If you say so. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Oh my gosh. I have to go Mac only. I just tried to use a key that does not work here.
Use ghost clutching.
All the time, man.
Three bet with Queen 10 suited and take it down in the nightly $50 classic. Are you on a new table in this one now? You are, right?
In what one?
Or are you still on my table in the nightly 50?
No. Yeah, I'm still at your table. I'm to your left.
You're Isabella. Okay.
Yeah. Isabella N.
Should give you the green shirt. At least it'll help slightly. I do like their take on color coding players, where it like changes their clothing. I think that's cute. I like it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Popping cough drops like crazy. So you had COVID multiple times, right? Did you have any particular symptoms that stood out to you? Like any different experiences? Like was one bout way different, or were they all kind of the same?
My first one was unreal.
Really?
Yeah, my first one was I thought I was gonna go hospital.
Oh really?
Second one was bad. Third and fourth were nothing in comparison. They were both just super inconvenient. Timing wise, I missed one. The third one made me miss a work trip. My first work trip down to Plano, Texas. I had to call my boss and make an excuse and tell him I had COVID, and I thought he was going to require me to get all these doctor records. I sent him a picture because, you know, it's really bad to miss a trip that you already have like booked and paid for and everything.
Right.
But anyway, so that was really rough, and that meant that I had to do these like big meetings I was supposed to attend in person with COVID. So that was tough, but it wasn't as much of a knockout punch as rounds 1 and 2. And then round 4, I missed New Year's. I missed a New Year's party. So that was a real bummer. Buddy, just so you know, I've been able to tag you on other table. Oh, never mind. We're just on all the same tables together.
We are on all the same tables. I have nothing up on your like area of the screen.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We are on literally all the same tables. Who are you in the You're not showing anything right now, I think.
Oh, that's where I have my 100. That's
should be slot 2.
Darwin X in the 100, yeah.
Oh, okay. One second. I just have to do something with that one, I think.
You're up, just so you know. I don't want your timeout trying to fix things in the game. I wish you would have played. I have aces. It was very important to me that you came back.
It was very important that the urgency in his voice gave it away. Now I had Jack Deuce.
We will be binging Severance season 2 March 21st. Probably it's gotten insanely good reviews. I've never seen Severance. Is it good?
Very, very good. It's honestly my favorite like show in the last like 5 years probably. I think that and Ted Lasso, both on Apple TV. #ad. No, they're both very, very good. Both very different. Severance is I think you would like Severance. Severance is a grounded science fiction. I shouldn't say grounded because in some ways it's very not grounded, but it's a somewhat it's not fanciful science fiction, right? Like lasers and stuff like that, but it's a science fiction reality where the loose premise, and you learn this pretty early, so it's not too much of a spoiler, but the name of the show is called Severance because the loose premise is that they've invented this technology where you can sever your mind into 2 parts, right? Where part of you is your working personality, your work existence, and part of you is your at-home existence. So essentially, you go to work, and when you walk through the door, you like shut off, and your working self wakes up. So your self is unconscious, and you just like the other self works all day, and then you leave the office, and your regular self like wakes back up. So in your mind, you never work. Your other self is just doing all the work, and you just reap the benefits of the salary and whatever. But obviously you can maybe already start to see the kind of inherent problems with that, and it explores them in a very, very cool character development and very cool writing kind of way. I really love it.
That's awesome. It sounds really cool.
It's really fantastic. I highly recommend.
My prediction is that there's a major war between the workers and the non-workers, because that sounds like it really sucks for one side.
Yeah. Well, it's hard though because the workers and the non-workers, they are the same people, right? Like it's like you'd be fighting literally yourself, right? So yeah, so it explores a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We've been obsessed with a show that's very, very normal, like almost too normal. It is called Virgin River.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Netflix. It's about a woman who's a nurse practitioner that goes to an extremely small town to be the nurse practitioner of a one-man operation doctor's office, and tells that story. And it's an interesting one for sure. We really like it, but
what's that one called?
Virgin River.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But it's 7 seasons on Netflix, and Danielle loves it. I really think she likes it. It's a good show for me. It's a little chick flicky for me, but
sure.
Getting to spend a show that I think it's the first show that I randomly picked that she really loved, so it felt like a win. And I think we like it just because there's so many. It's a chill show, but it has so many storylines. That's kind of how it fills the void, Like there are so many nuances, things that you can like pick up on, and is written into the show, and we really love predicting what's going to happen and getting an idea of what's happening in there.
Sure. I have trip 4s here in the nightly $50 classic.
We did. Good luck. You moved tables in the 100, by the way.
Okay. We'll open your table then. Your name on that one again?
Is it
Darwin? Got it.
Yeah, Darwin X.
Raising here on the river with trip 4s.
Good luck.
Are you serious? Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Do you honestly think you were good?
I thought they could have, been pulling something nasty, but I was ready to see that they had pocket 5 somehow, but their line just didn't make sense with that kind of hand.
I did not watch that whole hand, but yeah. I will say that like that felt more ridiculous of a call than the one I was like, man, this anonymous stuff. When I called with like a set of 8s, that felt way more insane. What you just did.
I mean a 3-bet on the river. It's very rare that's not extremely nutted. So I mean,
yeah, how was that not nut?
Yeah.
I have no idea how you were good, but congrats. Well done.
Thanks.
Since like Lost, that's high praise. Anybody who thinks Lost is good thinks it's the best show ever created.
See, I am of the mind that I think Lost is great up until the end. I just don't like the way they ended didn't end a lot of the mysteries. It was one of my pet peeves of like a show with like deep mythos is when there's just like unresolved parts of the mythos, right? Like I need the closure like about the smoke monster, and they just never fucking talk about it in Lost. Like, you know what I mean? They just never really explain it, and I'm like, no, it's not. I gotta know. You gotta give me something. You just even if it's a offhand like the explanation, give me something.
A verbal meme AG like with the 2 buttons, like 2 different fan theories about what happened to the smoke monster. Yeah. No, man, that's I guess I agree with you, but couldn't Severance do that to you?
So like, it's not over yet. No, that's always the risk with this kind of show is that it doesn't resolve. Yeah, of course, but like I'm not gonna just not watch it, assume it's gonna not resolve. Yeah, I think some shows do address those things, but it's interesting because I do think there are some shows, and this is getting back to your conversation previously, there are some shows that I do think benefit from not binging them, but I would give the caveat that I think, like, for me, the best show to not binge is this very specific environment where you're watching a show like Lost, or like I think back to when Game of Thrones was at its height. Now, Game of Thrones is a weird thing to bring up because Game of Thrones blew it. They had the cultural touchstone. They could have been a legacy forever, and they fumbled the ball in the end, like way worse than Lost. Like Lost, a little controversial. Game of Thrones, like universally basically hated in terms of how it ended.
Yeah.
But when Game of Thrones was in its height and people were watching it every week because it wasn't bingeable, would be in my office and it was all anyone was talking about.
Yeah,
They were
it's
all
so
like,
true.
"Did you see the Game of Thrones? Why do you think this character did this? What do you think's gonna happen? Like, I think my theory is this is why this person's gonna be king, or this person's actually, related to the Targaryens and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Holy, like people are like in, man."
Yeah, 100%. Has anybody fumbled the bag that bad in cinema ever?
In cinema. You mean in movies, or you just mean in TV, like similar to Game of Thrones?
In cinema, I have a flush. Do you have a flush?
I do have a flush.
You stink. Open-ended your gutter. I had a flush draw. You had a better flush draw. You had a hand. I had 10-4-0.
Let's not. We don't need to get all the way into the specifics.
Did you honestly think you're good, subtle, Niall? I wasn't going for subtle.
He was not. That was about as subtle as a meat tenderizer.
You never say that when he makes a mistake. Then you're friendly about it. But when you can't believe the move your friend just made and he was right, you got to understand the situation.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not like if he got snapped off by like a full house, I'd be turning that knife. Like, what are you talking about?
Very tempted, but I'll fold. I opened a 10-7 suited. I was very tempted to play that very bad hand against you out of position. Man.
Yeah. We are not the same table in the 100. I am currently 3-betting. Paul gets queens in that one.
I do not have your table captured properly.
Next to Damien and Zane, and I'm playing against Kendall. Kendall seems like a bit of a problem. Okay, she folded.
Okay, I got you. You should be good now.
I love how AG has to have closure, but reread a book series as never releasing the third book. That is hilarious.
Whoa.
SMF, this is where you go from just your friendly neighborhood Twitch troll to like top-notch pain inducing. That is such a funny comment.
Can you switch back to the table you were just on?
This one?
Go through your other two tables. Okay, you're good. For some reason, it grabbed my chat window for a second. I think the table just snapped to grabbed the Twitch chat window that I have open. Yeah, the book series thing, man, it's tough. Those books are very good, and I do like the experience, and I just hold out hope that maybe the closure will actually happen, but...
AG, this player led when I raised, he 3-bet. I called, now I have a set, and he has a better set. Gosh. That is brutal. Excuse me. That is ridiculous. What is that? That one's tilting.
Come on. Pocket jacks.
4-6-0. I just got crushed by pocket jacks. No sympathy? You can't just fold pocket jacks for me to feel better?
Can't do it.
That's borderline collusion, but the
prevailing theory of the books that I'm reading, I guess, is like the author is known to kind of have like he had issues writing the second book and just sort of struggled with like anxiety about it and went through some massive rewrites. And I think the theory among the community that is around the book is that he wrote, because he has given his book to like beta readers under NDAs before. And the theory is that he wrote a beta version and everyone hated it, and then he panicked and just has never written it again. So if that's the case, it might just never see the light of day. I imagine it's tough. Like I do sort of have some sympathy, I think, because like I do imagine it's tough if you have built up. I could see a scenario where you've built up like this mythos, this fantasy thing where it's leading to like this epic conclusion, and you were like banking on like figuring it out in the end. And then I could see if you feel like you painted yourself into a corner and you can't figure it out, I could see that being like, holy crap, panic, anxiety inducing. You know what I mean? Where you're like, I don't know, everyone wants so much out of me now, and I don't know how to finish this thing. Yeah, it just seems nightmarish, but...
I could see the panic and like where he's coming from, but like, just do it like Harry Potter. Just release part 1 of the 3rd book.
Yeah, there you go. Split it into 2 parts.
Kick the can down the road and make a ton of money on the 3rd book, and then never release the 4th book.
He did release like 2 like sub books a few years back.
See, he did it.
That were like about other characters. They were like spin-off books, like within the universe. Yeah.
Interesting. Were they good?
They are. I haven't read the second one. The one is very interesting. It's not a typical book. It explores a very strange character who's like neurodivergent, and it's very popular among that community of people because it sort of like creates empathy for people that are not atypical when it comes to the functioning of like their brains and stuff, like people on the autism spectrum or people with like debilitating OCD and stuff like that. But it's not my favorite read just because it's not a typical like build a story and it doesn't fit quite as well with the other universe. But I have like a respect for it. It was like sort of a I think literally he described it as like he was just sort of like trying to grow as a writer and do something different, and his editor liked it, and so they like made it into a book. And he was like, I never really intended this to be out there, but here you go. Yeah. So.
See, how can that person have anxiety, though? Like, this thing you never thought was going to be out there, suddenly it's out there. Maybe they should just tell him that about the 3rd book. Like, hey, dude, no pressure. We're not going to release this one. Just, we got
and
you.
Just shows up on Amazon, and they just send him the
Yeah, start royalties, right?
Royalties.
I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Whatever the muse, man. Some artists, man, you gotta cater to how they do things.
I think you gotta remember too that anxiety is not always like rational, right? Like you might be, some of the most successful people. Some of the most successful people in the world have anxiety, like deep anxiety issues. You know what I mean? And shouldn't, but like the brain doesn't care.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, let me hit you with a retweet here.
Thank you.
No, I just hit the hotkey on Mac again. I'm drastically missing my launcher.
Decided to go with the classic 4-bet of the Ace-5 suited in the $100 and got snap called. And then they let out on a Jack-9-3 rainbow board, and so I folded.
We can have a funeral for those chips. All right, man. Pocket 7s against 3-4 suited. All right. Please hold. We did. Beautiful. Nice. I don't understand that play, but we're here.
That's something.
And that was up to like 70 big blinds, by the way. It wasn't like he's now max ripping 52. Is this yeah, this is a little crazy.
Yay, folded.
Which one? Who, me?
You, yeah, in the $50.
Yeah, figure you deserve some chips after your Ace 5-4 bet didn't work.
Yeah. It's so demoralizing when you take like the light 4-bet and there's snap, or like it worse is snap jam, but even snap call, I'm like, oh. I thought maybe it would make you at least think about folding.
Well, look at these luck boxes, man. They have a maniac just snap jam. It's kings and aces. Kings make a set. That's wild.
Must be nice. Yeah, man. I mean, overall, I'm a binger of all media, and so I really try to think carefully before I engage with like new video games, new books, new even TV shows. Although TV shows, I'm not too bad. Like the nice thing or the limiting factor there is that Casey and I almost watch all TV shows together. So it's not gonna like get in the way of like work and things I need to do.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I am terrified that Danielle is going to go watch this show without me because I don't binge fast enough.
That's like that would be. It's not on the level of like actual like physical cheating, but Casey would be similarly transgressed if I was like. I was bored, so I watched like a couple episodes of the show we've been watching together. She'd be like, "You did what? What are you talking about?"
Unacceptable, man. I might put that in the vows coming up here.
Right? Yeah. That's not a bad joke, Val. I like it. Yeah. I promise to never watch our streaming shows without you. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Or when you like, if you ever practice in the living room, that's a good one to throw in there.
Right.
I've hit so many sets, but I've only won about 30% of the time after hitting them. This is set of 6. I had to double check to make sure you're not the person on the other side.
Right. Yeah, I've almost done that a couple times. I'm gonna jump on a cash game table. Not right now, actually. I'm getting pretty well and truly smoked so far tonight, though.
Yeah, man. Me too. Did you see my Discord message?
Oh, I did. Yeah, let me respond to that.
Thank you. Secret you may not know, chat. I have the Queen of Clubs up here in the $100. 2.22 repeating, of course. Give me the Ace of Clubs. I'm dead. DED dead. You win. I need to do an 8-ball. I need an 8-ball from you, SMF. What? Will SMF ever not troll me when AG is streaming with the 8-ball question? That's an important 8-ball question. You all right, bud? Deep in thought?
Yeah, I'm thinking. We've got 10-9 on this this board here.
Gotcha. A check bag. Add another one to the set category. It folds so fast.
Yeah, Casey and I actually just started rewatching. We were rewatching Severance season 1 because season 2 is coming out.
Wait, what is this? What show? Severance?
The Severance. They're making a second season soon, so we're rewatching the first season.
Gotcha. That's good. I never rewatch shows either. That's another thing I just don't ever do.
Yeah.
There's so many things I haven't watched. So many things Danielle hasn't watched. If I could pick one thing to like rewatch, it would be okay, I'm out. It would be Scrubs to rewatch it with Danielle.
I've rewatched. I used to watch Scrubs. I used to put it on when I was exercising, just because it was a show I felt I didn't have to pay a lot of attention to, and could just like still get the humor with just kind of vaguely paying attention to it. It's a good background show.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, folks, we are going to be off to another break. Thank you so much for being here. Back with more BetRivers poker action soon.
See you in a bit.
What's up, everyone? We're back. Battling here on BetRivers Poker. Well, I'd like to call it battling. Mostly just getting smoked at the moment. We're doing the $20 classic. 30 players remaining. 28 of 30. We're going to need a double there. Second bullet, sadly, in the Nightly Benjamin. Not going too much better than the first. Although we are still in, so I guess that's markedly better.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up? Just so you know, this $50 rush needs one more.
$50 rush. I can get in there.
Yay! I can play a $10 rush too if I bust anything, but still.
Now that you folded, I'm raising pocket jacks here in the $50 classic.
Good luck, good luck.
Thank you.
Danielle says hi, by the way.
Hello, Danielle. I'm Team Binge, Danielle, if you're listening.
I don't think she's listening right now. I am thankful she didn't hear you say that. Excuse me? Did someone just leave? They saw AG and bailed? Get out of here.
I induce fear. I strike fear into the hearts of men. Not women, though. They are definitely not afraid of me. If my wife is any indication.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm
She's
glad.
Not scared. I try. Sometimes.
You try to scare your wife?
Not really.
I was going to say. Well. Kendall Z, we are so deep that I'm just going to bet. But I have the nut. Right, let's see if I can get you to bet. We do. All right, AG, on the count of 10, we're all just going to say, call!
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
10.
4. Call!
Oh.
Nah, they folded. Seems reasonable. I had the nut. I had King Jack Hearts. Excuse me. This wasn't nice. I might have folded the best hand there.
Nah, you did not, I don't think. If you folded, yeah, I had ace king.
Nope. Did not fold the best hand. Did you not 3-bet me? Did I just misremember that hand?
I did not 3-bet you.
Why?
You were raising from early position. I don't always 3-bet the early position raiser with the ace and the king.
Supposed to raise me. I would like some feedback on how strong your hand is.
I would like you to lack said feedback.
That's no fun.
All in here in the $20 classic with queens. Through.
Why are you taking my chips, man? Man, that $50 got canceled. All right, I'll jump in the $10.
You have queen 5. What?
Which pot?
The $100 Benjamin. went for thin value for sure with ace 3 on 3, 5, 10, 6, 6. I'm just wondering why the raiser on my table who raised from under the gun. I mean, we're 5-handed, but still raised with queen 5 suited. Not a hand I had in range.
All right, I need to find your 100, I think. Just for my viewing pleasure.
I don't know if you can view the hand if you arrived late. If you're trying to go back to that hand. Yeah. Okay.
Just trying to figure out what's happening. I want to watch the whole road to you repeating in the $100.
Yeah. It's not looking great. I'm getting honed in every pot so far on both bullets.
You got it. I have faith in you. So, man, I am back on the keto train just as a jump start.
Oh, it's a royal on our $50 table.
Oh, it is?
7.
Jeez.
Sorry, you're on the keto kick?
Yeah, just for a jump start before I figure out a more normal diet, I think.
Yeah.
But
that's funny.
It's a lot, but it's not too bad.
I don't mean to make you I don't mean to make you stumble or anything, but I had the most opposite of keto day. I'm recovering from being sick, but I had the most opposite of keto day ever today, I think. So I had
Can I take a guess?
No. Well, yeah, you can, but you're going to be way off base. But go ahead.
Did it involve pasta?
No, it did not actually. So Casey had gotten some refrigerated buffalo chicken dip, and I didn't want to just have it as chips and dip. So I made buffalo chicken grilled cheeses today. I had two buffalo chicken grilled cheeses. That's 4 slices of bread. And then we were supposed to get delivery of stuff from grocery delivery, and they messed it up, so we didn't have the stuff we wanted to make quesadillas. We were going to make quesadillas, and so instead I made breakfast for dinner because Casey took Eden to gymnastics tonight, so I made dinner tonight and we did breakfast for dinner, and I made pancakes. I had loads of pancakes for dinner, so I had grilled cheese and pancakes today. I was I had so many carbs today. Yeah.
Did I run into 2 pairs? Is this for real? No, I have a better ace. Please hold. Baby, in the 100. Man, ace 10 going a little wild.
Yeah, it's a big pot in the 100.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Let's go, baby. That was not keto friendly, what you just said, man.
No, it's...
Kind of got opposite.
I've never done the ketogenesis thing. You've done it before,
you don't have
correct?
To, ever. Yeah, I've done it in the past. I was successful with it, but it's just like Danielle says, it's not maintainable. So you just got to have it kickstart something.
You just
reasonable.
get yourself
but now that
to
I
the place where you want to be. I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, but now that I have someone that actually can cook and make healthy food and all that, I mean, it's a different ballgame.
Chop ace jack, nice.
Buddy, I don't know if you have this table up, but I played the $10 rush and I'm all in on the 3rd hand.
I think I do not, my friend. I can try to track it down fast. Yeah, go ahead.
I raise normal, then 5 people call, and then the player to my right, who was a big blind, just ships in 99 bigs. I have jacks. I snap. He has 3s. 3 in the window. Yikes!
Yikes, indeed. Are you getting back in there?
Yes, if given an opportunity. Is this a one and done thing?
I don't think so. 3 entries, 3 max. You should be able to get it back in there.
We might have a bug to report. I didn't get a prompt for that.
I'm gonna be all in here. If you go to the lobby of the tournament, there should be still a register now button at the top if it allows it.
Yeah, there was, and it was changed to re-enter, so it was perfectly good.
It just didn't pop up.
Perfectly fine.
It didn't pop up on the table. Gotcha. I'm all in the 100 with King Queen of Diamonds.
Good luck.
Oof. Thank call from Ace 10. A good turn card for us for once. Nice. We do get the double against the better hand. All right, so what is your name in the $10 rush?
Probably the only person with 2 next to it. Waylon R.
True. Good point. All right, we're gonna put that in
how I want to be known.
We're gonna put that in your slot 1, Waylon.
Slot 1?
Yes.
Where's the $20 at?
Oh, we're on the same table in the $20. Okay, sorry. I thought you busted that one. That is my mistake. Are you still? You're still in the 100. Oh, wait, I don't have a slot for you then, do I? The slot 3, I guess.
Slot 3 is open.
Okay, but we're gonna need one for the $50 rush when that comes to. Okay.
No, that got canceled.
Oh, friend. Did it? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, you should be good. That is in slot 3.
3, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, me and Waylon on our second go around here. Good luck, us.
I was thinking about what I said about how would they test any names to see if they were dirty. I think that's probably why they chose it only being first name, right? Because there's only so much that could be. It can't be that bad if it's just one name.
Yeah.
The permutations of 2 names would make it way more complicated. Like at worst, it's gonna be like Harry P or something like that, and like it's not that bad, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. You think that's the primary reason? It could be.
It could be. Maybe also just to not accidentally be identical to someone's real life name. Could also be weird.
That would be weird. I would think it was like a guarantee that I was winning the tournament if I got Mark F on here.
If you were assigned Mark F.
Yeah. Buddy, I have 10s on Ace, King, Jack. Not the flop I want. I would like a queen, please steal her. That didn't really help me. This person likes the 1 big blind bets. $1.68, really mixing it up. Aces versus Ace King at your $100 table? It's a little mean.
Aces versus Ace King, yeah, that is mean. You had that experience earlier this evening, I think. From what I understand, a few people came home from the Borgata event this week with the flu. Bobby Schmurdo's feeling sick, and so is Harry, the one gentleman, Harry Corvese, I work with at BetRivers.
Wishing them a speedy recovery. That is one of the things I hate about live poker.
Yeah, it's just one
the
of those
only
things.
thing I hate about
like
live poker.
Convention flu, right? Like it's just inevitable, kind of. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Like they have a name, like they call it the con flu when you go to like Comic-Con and stuff, because it's just sometimes unavoidable. Like you're just so close to everyone.
For sure. Speaking of conventions, have you seen anything you like at CES?
Not particularly. There was some interesting stuff. I'm always interested in like the some of the funky gadgets. Like there was like what did I see? So I was joking about there's a vacuuming robot that has like an articulating arm to like pick up debris on the floor. I thought that was very silly.
Yeah.
It's interesting, at least. What else? There was I saw that Nvidia was making an AI computer, and it was targeted at it was a lower price point than I thought I would ballpark something at. for that. It was like supposed to be a personal like AI computer, and it was like a $3,000 price tag. I was like, for a cutting edge like product with AI in the title, I would have thought that would be like starting at 6,000 or something. You know what I mean? So I was a little bit surprised that it came in as low as it did.
I don't know what you need to do that kind of
stuff.
But
it did say starting at, so I mean, who knows? The ceiling is probably, you know, 15K or something, but or higher. But
yeah, I hear you. That can go probably forever.
What about you? Anything you saw that you really thought was great?
The most exciting thing I saw was the Anua pen, which is just a pen with a bunch of cameras on it.
I think I saw this. It like records everything you write or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. Holy smokes. Is this set over set over set? It's a $10 tournament. Get me in there, coach.
At the end of the day, it's a $10 tournament. Ship it. Ooh, that is a bit of a cooler for your opponent.
What? Bah, let's go. Perfect.
So a couple of the Poker News live reporters use things similar to that. I always forget what the one is called. It's like a writing tablet.
Is it called Remarkable?
No, it's not the Remarkable, although the one person was thinking about getting one of those. This is called, yes, those are super expensive.
They're so expensive.
What is it called? It's literally like it's like it's very simple. It's almost like an e-ink thing, and you just can write on it, and then you can tap a button and it erases, but it saves it all to like a chip, and then he puts it into his computer and he can like see all of his notes and turn it into articles like very quickly. But I forget what this thing is called.
I have aces full of fours against this Kendall Z opponent. Man. What a bummer. Holy smokes. All in the $10 rush. The reason I want this pen is because I'm envisioning, I want to make a product that takes a physical calendar and makes like virtual meetings out of it. And that's kind of the missing piece that I think
all in. Snap called by King Jack. Let's hold. No! Let's see. I mean, I would call there too with King Jack with the King of Diamonds, but I am not going to fire a third bullet in the 100. Good luck, sir.
Thanks, man. Sorry for your ridiculousness.
Yeah. It's tough out there.
All right. I'm all in $50. $50 dollar bill, y'all. I'm jamming ace king.
Good luck.
This limp just made me like over the top. I think Eileen is gonna want to rock the inferior hand that I am correct. Please hold. No. All right, how long is late reg in this one? Ends in 41 minutes. Was I in there for one? I was. I'm gonna rebuy it.
I have a strange issue.
What's going on?
I can't. So my BetRivers Poker lobby window is taking up the whole screen, and I can't resize it. I can't grab the edges. It's not maximized, but I can't resize it. I don't know what to do.
The hotkey to minimize it is Windows down.
Yeah, I can minimize it. Hold on. Okay, I used Windows left and it put it like at least. Okay, I can put it on the left or right side of the screen. Oh yeah, it's just a bug. I think I literally can't. Like the arrows don't show up on the window border to like resize it. I can't move it. Can't do anything except minimize or bring it back up. I at least use the Windows like left key to put it like not taking up the entire screen when I have it up. It'll do for now. I don't want to close it because it's going to close all my tables.
Yeah, no, that's unacceptable. Can't do that. If you want, I can write a quick Python one-liner to resize it.
You're good. I'm going to join you in the $10 rush.
Good luck. I am going to hopefully battle with Kendall for like the 7th time. I got aces. 3-bet me. Do it. Did he just call? 10-5-4.
What do you have?
Aces. The ace and the ace. No red cards. All right. We win the pot. It's a small one. I feel like there's so many chips in this one, but Kendall still has so much more than me.
Yeah, I hate that. You're like, oh, I'm doing so well, and then like next to you, like somehow the person next to you still has like 2.5 extra stack or something stupid.
Snapped by this guy, and we're gonna go to a flop. Okay.
You're Zane, right?
Am I? Sorry. I'm not paying attention. I'm Isabella in the no, it's in the 50. I am Waylon R.
Waylon, you're Waylon. Okay.
Man. Oh. Did you see that hand? Where the guy showed down ace 9?
I did not. What was it?
Player with 8 big blind chips it.
Mm-hmm.
I 3-bet, right, to 17 bigs.
Yeah.
I have heaps. Guy across the way has about 100 big blinds start to hands. And he cold calls me. Flop comes ace, king, king, and he instantly ships like 66 more.
Jeez.
Or 70 more, give or take. My math might be a little off, but that was what it was. 70 bigs. Yeah, I have ace 10.
Oh, jeez.
On ace, king, king. I tank, and folded.
He showed ace 9.
Rolled over ace 9.
Wow. What a legend.
Brutal, man. I really didn't think he had that in call a 3-bet range.
I had a player, the one tweet I posted recently, the one short I posted was like, in the cash game streets, I had a hand where I decided to bluff on like, it was like 4, 9, 10, 10 king, and it had been like, we had gotten some chips in, but I decided to bluff river, and dude called me with queen 4 offsuit.
Oh, I saw this tweet.
3 ways. It was gross. I was like, how do you... So I called him a legend too. That's what made me think about it. I was like, what a legend. Freaking
I'm
no
loving
fear.
I'm loving the little things your editors doing these days on their shorts.
Yeah, they do a great job.
It might be you. Are you the editor?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I had queen 8. Yes, I had some blockers on 9, 10, 9, 4 king, and there are 3 hearts on the board too. They call it queen 4 offsuit. Legendary. Raising here in the $10 rush. I've got ace king. So pretty good flop. We've got 3 kings on king 3 king. We bet and take it down. Up here, we finally got a hand to jam in the $20 classic. We've got pocket 3s. That was in the $10 rush. You might not have opened my table. I did join you in there though.
Not just yet.
All in the $20 classic with pocket 3s.
I'm still in this hand, dude.
Just waiting.
No, I had cards.
Oh, you're on my table. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm glad you won it. I'm glad that guy raised too, because that would have been awkward. I jacked 5-0 with the big blind.
Yikes!
I had like the hand that you didn't want to
you're
call.
Jeffrey X. Yeah,
I
I thought you had already acted, and I also kind of forgot you were at my table. Whoops. Okay.
All right. Very glad that person pushed me off.
Sorry for the awkwardness.
No, you're good.
You are not at my table in the $10 rush, right? You are not. Okay. In this one, I have pocket aces.
Actually, I lost your table in the 100.
The 100 I didn't rebuy. I'm in the this is the $10 rush where I have aces. I busted
gotcha.
2 bullets in the 100 and did not read either.
Wow, nobody wants to play against me in this $10 rush? I'm surprised. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
It is not live scribe. I'm still trying kind of to find the tablet that he uses. What is it freaking called?
Where'd you get live scribe from?
Tablet for note taking. I think it's e-ink. It's not a books. What is it freaking called? I can probably just message Connor, the guy that uses it.
Good luck. Deuce. Yes. All right. Big double in the $50. Sweet. Queen Jack takes down Ace King. Mighty, mighty. $94 big blinds, not 9. Don't miss the number 10. All right, I'm ready to win a poker tournament. We've done enough donation. The one big blind lead, huh? Well, I'm gonna make it slightly more than that. All right. I would like my chips. I like them now. You gonna watch Eagles game? I know you're not typically like diehard Eagles fan, but it's playoffs.
Yeah, I think I could. I'm all in and called here in the $20 classic. I've got a strong hand. I've got queens.
Good luck, Queen, Queen.
Like King 10 suited.
I would have chased you down.
Ooh.
At Ace Rag.
I might. What time is the game? And what day?
Sunday at 4:30.
4:30. It probably will.
It might till third quarter.
Yeah, it might overlap in the stream. Yeah, but maybe. Yeah, probably might turn it on to start. I'm not as into football as I had been in the past, but I always say anything's good in playoffs or overtime. You could give me a high school basketball game in Wisconsin. If it's in quadruple overtime, I'm glued to the screen. I don't want to talk to anybody else. I want to watch what's happening in this quadruple overtime because this
or live,
are
right?
Gonna erupt.
Yeah, it's awesome. I feel like that's some of the best spots to be in.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to see yourself in those situations. Like you can turn on ESPN and find those spots.
Right. Now that you folded, I have King Queen of Spades here in the $50 classic.
Good luck.
Sandwich between two players. I hate to do it, but we're gonna just fold. I think if there was a single spade on the board, I'm definitely calling. But it's just the 2 overs and gutter. We will
very
depart.
Disciplined folds.
It's tough. If I'm closing the action there, if I was the person behind, I think that might also be enough just to like tip me in favor of taking the call. But you just never know. The just small chance that person might come over the top is enough to make me not want to waste 3 big blinds and ace jack just jam behind, you know.
I hear you, man. I don't think I have the discipline to fold there. I think I'm saying I have 2 overs and a gutter and I'm in there.
Yeah, it's super close. You might even be correct. I don't know.
I think you're right. All right, I fold. Have you ever been in that spot where Casey has a women-only event, whether it be a baby shower, or like wedding shower, whatever, but you're gonna go and hang out with the guys in that group? That's what I got going on this.
Yeah, I've
Sunday.
had a few of those instances before. Yeah.
Couple of close friends of ours as a baby shower, but I am watching the kiddos with my very, very close friend while Danielle and my cousin goes to the baby shower. The one issue is my best friend is a Packers fan.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to be watching the game in foreign territory with two kids.
A fan of the rival.
With the fan of the rival.
I don't know. That's a social minefield. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Are you able to watch sports without being enthusiastic, or will you not be able to contain yourself? Like cause I am a pretty mellow guy. I lived with a roommate who would he could not watch the Eagles play without let's go! He just couldn't contain it. There's no way he would be able to tamp that down.
I definitely think I fall into the mellow category.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed, but
I'm so close with this guy. I don't know. With him, it might be aggressive needles back and forth.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's another way to go for sure. I mean, if you're close, that makes it. Then it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but kid-friendly needles. But
of course,
I could see they go far and away. I got open under against Kendall with a 4.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
I made that flush too, for what it's worth.
You did? You've suited 7-8? Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Snippity snap.
A little bit of value. Bet you had him beat in 2 different ways.
Probably. That's the time you had a straight and a flush.
Yeah, right.
He had 9s. He or she had 9s. Reasonable hand of cards. I deserve at least 1 value bet there. I don't care if it's the turn of the river. But you are paying the piper one of these times.
Did manage to get out and play with Eden in the snow a little bit this past week, despite being on the mend from COVID. She's been mostly sweet and patient, as sweet and patient as a 6-year-old can be. I think she still wants to. It's hard for her to understand that she can't tickle me, jump on me, things like that we always do.
I can imagine.
But I mean, there was no real I honestly think because foolishly, this is maybe I kick myself. I think this is one of the stupidest things I've done, where Eden got the latest booster and Casey and I did not, despite all the traveling that I was doing, and I really should have gotten the latest booster. So I'm really sort of mad at myself that I didn't. It might still not have prevented the occurrence, but I honestly think Eden might have had it first and just had a very mild case because she got that booster. She was had a cough and stuff, but nothing serious at all, thankfully.
Yeah.
But there's no, I mean, I live with my family, work from home. We're all very close. There's no real quarantining. I didn't lock myself in my room, and we've still been interacting quite a bit. So,
also different since the vaccines. It's just you just don't treat it the same way.
Right. Yeah.
When I had it the first time around, me and my roommate were crazy apart.
Yeah. I mean, nobody really knew the long-term ramifications or it was a scary time.
I'm only with Queen 10. I ran straight into aces, and I had such an exciting spot in this one, and then Ace Queen less than eights, and then Queen 10 less than eights, aces back to back hands. All right, good luck, buddy. Hope you turn that one around.
Thanks, man. I might be following you out.
You got tons of time. I believe in you.
The $20 classic, I've got Ace King. Or were you talking about a different tournament? Wait a minute.
No, $20 classic.
Okay,
I'm with
yeah.
you. So I'm saying you got tons of time though.
I am all in with Ace King. Stone. We are at risk 3 ways, and not that friendly of a flop.
You got a queen out. Queen would be good.
Yeah, I do not have any hearts.
Oh, I thought that was a 10. Never mind. You don't have a queen out yet.
No.
You're gonna need help there. Oh.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Terrible.
Not fun seeing the other Ace King there. Okay.
GG.
20th place. Can you switch to a different table on your side for me? There you go. I flopped a set and this guy just jammed 4x pot in the $10 rush.
With a pair of twos.
A pair of twos, yeah. That's correct.
Yeah.
Interesting display of behavior from our opponent.
They thought they could bluff you.
I guess, yeah.
Did you know you were tweeting this fake flip on BetRivers? Or does that just happen?
Tweeting what?
You just tweeted a fake flip on BetRivers 7 minutes ago. At exactly 9:30, that's a scheduled tweet.
Yeah, that was not me, my friend.
I was like, did he already cut that moment from the stream I was talking about earlier? And I was like, oh, okay. Congrats on the 6250 in that tweet, though. Ace 9 here against Thiago. Ace high might be good, right? 9 hearts might be good. 8 of spades. Okay, just gonna eat it. All right. There's a small chance I just throw some chips away there, but when you jam, there's no opportunity for that anymore. You're a level 2 minion on the boss fight. What a weird diss that just came through in that song I was listening to. All right. I have once again, for the 28th time tonight, hit a set. And once again, we are in a very scary predicament. They just need a 6 for a straight, but right now we're hopefully okay. Waylon R. Remember. Okay, they just fold. All right. That was terrifying. It's so tilting, man, when you're like that, and then you're like, you're happy to win the pot, and then you're like, hold on, I just won 11 big blinds with a set when we're 150 deep. Like, I want more than that. I deserve more. Can I get like a rundown what you're playing right now?
I am currently just playing the nightly $50 classic and the nightly $10 rush, and then I joined a cash game table.
Nightly $50 classic, nightly $10 rush, and you're cash gaming it. Mm-hmm. Good luck. What stake are you playing in the cash games?
10 cent, 20 cent, $20, 20
gotcha.
BNL. Yeah. So
do it.
The board that this live report uses is called a boogie board. It's just a reusable writing tablet. I think it's like a pretty like not smart device. I guess it's just like I thought it like exported things as like a PDF or something, but I think he just doesn't need that because he just needs to get them up so quickly. So I think all it does is like literally just you can just write on the tablet and then erase it and reuse it over and over again. So it's just gotcha. Like it's just for his workflow of like writing down like a hand of poker, like the action in a hand of poker. Sorry, I minimized Naio's camera again, folks. I'm not used to using Discord again.
How was my freeze frame? Was it an ugly freeze frame?
No, you were just with Discord. It just goes to black screen, I think.
Oh, okay, that's an upgrade actually over what it used to do.
Yeah, I think it just goes to black screen now. But yeah, he just like writes down like the action in a poker hand and then goes and transcribes it and then just can hit a button that wipes it out and then do it again. Repeat ad nauseum.
Gotcha. That's not what I thought you were talking about, but that makes sense.
Yeah. It's all about like I think there is such a thing as in some of those cases like over engineering, right? Where like you could get something that like exported a PDF, but like that would actually just slow him down for his use case. So like it's like doesn't make any sense to have that.
Yeah, I think that happens all the time, man. I definitely hear you. I think that's very like it's so easy to overcomplicate everything.
Like honestly, some of the better live reporters for Broken Ears literally just use like the one guy just uses like he just has tons of spiral notebooks. I mean, he just uses a spiral notebook, writes it down, and then goes and types it. It's just how he's always done it, and I think a lot of them have like interesting shorthand. Like I've looked at some of them, and you can't even like kind of you can. I mean, being a poker player, you can kind of read the action, but they have like interesting shorthand for some of the stuff.
That's funny. The domain specific language.
Right, yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I don't do the live reporting stuff, so I don't have to do the note-taking bit. So I haven't really been forced into that position. But I just, I'm usually looking for hands to film or roaming around looking for a player to ask like an interview question or things like that.
I still feel like remembering the action is really important in your job, right?
Well, so, I mean, I usually record a video and then have to edit it with like an overlay, and so the action I just am like pausing a video as I'm scrolling through it and sort of like typing into the overlay based like I'm like pinching and zooming on my phone to see like okay, here's how many chips they put in and raised. So as long as it's all recorded cleanly, I don't need to remember.
I'm with it.
HD video is a lifesaver in that regard. I'm a fish. I have learned that those guys are way better. I'm kind of a fish at like at a glance counting poker chip stacks. Just have not played live poker enough, and like some of those guys can like snap call like Rain Man, be like, oh yeah, that's like 27,675 chips or something. How?
Yeah. that doesn't surprise me at all. Like that's super specialized.
Yeah, and like non-transferable skill. Like it doesn't help them in anything else. But yeah.
Yeah, that makes so much sense to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm really good at that too, honestly. It's
like, I mean,
I used to play so
just
much
a muscle
live.
You develop from playing live a lot, I think. Yeah.
I used to play a lot of live cash though. I have no idea if that would transfer over to like tournament chips actually change. But
sure, it would be pretty close.
Yeah, but multiplying by 10 or 20 and knowing which one is which is like that becomes very, very
right. Yeah,
obvious. Yeah. Quick opinion check, right? Is it a faux pas to point out that your fellow player at a poker table has a dirty stack, as in like a stack of 20 with one chip that's a different denomination?
I don't think it's a faux pas, but like I think you run the risk of like a dude thinking it is, like pissing someone off. So you got to be like, how much do I think this person's actually like trying to angle shoot, or how much of a problem is this causing me? Do I want to like... I hate taking aggressive action like socially against people, like kind of blanket statement. So like I'm very unlikely to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, I always appreciated when people did it to me, because I was trying to do math and I was doing bad math. You know,
I see.
Like it was me miscounting my stack when I was trying to figure out how many chips I had. So like I always thought that was a benefit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about when someone had like a big chip hidden behind smaller chips. You're talking about like they'd messed up. I don't think that's a football then.
Yeah, this was the softball one that I thought you would guarantee.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like when people have their smaller chips in front of their bigger chips or whatever.
No,
and
that's
that one is sometimes
bad,
hard. That one's sometimes hard to tell if it's an angle or if they're doing it on purpose, or if they're doing it accidentally, or if it's an angle. Or...
Yeah, that one's super bad. A good dealer should handle that.
That should be handled by a dealer for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Let one step up from that.
Okay.
If somebody's got 19 chips in their stack and all their chips are now 19, do you tell them?
Probably not.
Me either. That's my line.
I mean, if I know, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, that one doesn't really matter too much.
I just think that, like, I don't think it's like mean or they're angling or anything weird. I just think it's like pedantic, and they're gonna think I'm like,
that one's like just so you know, I'm better at counting than you are, or something.
Yeah, like you get no value out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, glad we fall on the same line on both of those. But yeah, like I don't even think it's like them being rude.
What's your least favorite type of like typical guy at the poker table? Can I tell you one that drives me crazy that I see the more and more I visit like live events? Is a guy who constantly asks how many chips you have, like every hand.
Yeah, every hand.
And you're like, bro, it's like literally like I just folded the small blind since the last hand, so I have like the same amount you asked last time minus the small blind. Like, shut up.
That doesn't
like it's like they're trying to get a read or whatever, or like just trying to like put you on the back foot. Like, I'm in control here. How many chips do you have? Because I'm coming for them. It drives me up a wall, man. It drives me up a wall. It's like, bro, just relax. You're not the alpha male you think you are, because you're like, because you can just like, I swear it's a control thing for some of the guys. Not all of them, but like for some of them for sure.
I don't know.
Some people are trying to use it to get a read too. Some people are just trying to get you talking, I think, where they're just like, how many chips do you have, and want to see how you respond, that kind of thing.
So many people just like lift their hand or just show their stack.
Yeah,
you don't have to respond.
Yeah. Let the dealer count. Let the dealer count if they really want to count. Yeah, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. That's a thing that has never bothered me, but I don't think I've ever had somebody ask me every
it's one of those things, like I said, I've seen a large volume of like tournament hands now, and there's been some times when I've been standing at a table recording it, and I've seen the guy ask like every single hand he's in, he asks the other player how many chips they have.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's and like I said, I think it's like a dominance thing. It's like a, you know, controlling the interaction thing, things like that.
Yeah, that's no fun. I've been there. That's a similar spot for sure. As for me, I don't know. I think way too drunk guy has been tough. I've been in that spot way too many times. I've been in the weird social decisions too in that spot a bunch where
way
like
too drunk is tough. Yeah, that one's awkward for sure.
The worst social situation I've ever been in in poker was somebody asked me if they were too drunk to play.
Ooh.
And they were giving money to the rest of the table. And I'm like,
all right, buddy.
What do you want me to do here?
I am also all in here.
Good luck.
Ace Queen of Diamonds.
Good luck, good luck.
We're flipping.
Bink.
Hey.
Ace from space.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Hello, Barry.
Did that come through for me faster than you?
It did. If you said bink when you saw it, then it did, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely did. But yeah, man, now I gotta tell the guy who's giving money to the rest of the table either be honest with him and tell him to go home where everybody else
at the table hates you, or
or I gotta lie to this guy and tell somebody who's clearly
this guy, or find some way to dodge the question. Be like, I don't know, man, you seem like you're having fun. That's probably what I would do. Try to just not directly answer.
Yeah, I think I ended up going with something like, hey man, I think you're, you got to make your own decisions.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just play the diplomat. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't want to. I think I said something like, I don't like making decisions for other people. It's a tough spot. So, but
that's an awkward
really,
one for
really
sure.
Weird one.
It's always interesting interacting with the public. You also have some like really tame, like awkward situations. Like there's like guy who always likes to talk about what he folded and things like that. Like in a hand when he's not involved and stuff, or like all those are like, they're like slightly annoying, but not enough to make you like hate the person. You're just like, could you? It doesn't matter that he folded like 3-4 and would have made trips, like.
Did you see that a lot when you were going to these big events?
No, definitely not. Like, I mean, especially because a lot of them skew like towards like high rollers and stuff. You don't see it in those, but I'm just thinking in general of like other like awkwardness or weird situations.
Yeah.
No, I think there's like I said it before. I think there's this weird bell curve with poker where like the low stakes games are a lot of times laughing and having a blast, and then the high stakes guys have been around and seen everything so much that they're laughing and having a blast. And then in the like 1K to 5K range, people are just like freaking mean mugging each other, and they're all like so serious. Just loosen up.
I can believe it.
Like, I mean, I want to say like just loosen up, but at the same time, some of those people are trying to make the transition potentially from like it being a hobby pursuit to it being a career. It does make it more serious. It makes it more stressful. All those things you can kind of understand, but it does make them like, it makes the environment sometimes so tense and so like angry.
You definitely have enough data points at this point,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at that though. It's almost what I would expect.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, you can see why it's the case, but at first blush, it is always funny to see someone like take a massive cooler in a 50K and just be like, "Hey, that's poker. All right, good game, guys. See you next time." And they're just like, "Fine."
I would never be okay with that.
Yeah,
I would.
I mean,
I'm still the person that sees like the max bet at whatever table I'm playing at, whether it be cash or blackjack or whatever, and like somebody loses like one full bet, and you're like, "Oh, is that okay?" And they're joking about it. I'm like, I guess it's okay. Like it's, right. Yeah, it definitely doesn't hit me the same way.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise here in the 100. You still got my spot, right? Name Darwin X.
Got you. Yep. Name. You have not moved at all, so we're still good there.
I'm going to help all my opponents evolve to the next stage of their evening.
I see what you did
really
there.
Shoehorned in there.
I see what you did there. You did, yeah. That one.
All right, it's pocket or pair jacks now. It's a great flop. It's a great start.
It's a very forced joke. Not in my mind. Not a natural selection.
That was so good. That was so good. All right. Let's really hope we're not beat here. This could be a gross hand. This is one of those where I feel like I should be so far ahead.
What do you have?
Jack 9.
Jack 9.
Blind v blind. I have top pair.
Yeah, gross. I fold too, but that's gross.
Yeah.
Not how we wanted to head into the break, folks, but we are going to do so. Thank you so much for being here. When we come back, more BetRivers poker action to come. Stick around.
We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everyone. We're back. More BetRivers poker action.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Not much, man. Not much. I'm upset about that Jack 9 hand.
I'm sorry. That was a rough way to head into the break, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I still have 27 big blinds, though.
Yeah. Oh, and you might be on a new table.
Oh, did I move?
Oh, no, wait. What's your name in that one?
Darwin? Darwin X?
Yeah, you did move. I gotcha.
I can't even
He's
see
at the
revenge
top
on
of
my
the $100 Benjamin, top of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. I'll fold, I guess. I have 20 big blinds. The cutoff here in the $50 classic. Player jammed 8 at King Jack of Diamonds. I folded.
That is close. Apparently not. Apparently it's a snap call, but
but we would not have won.
Just keep in mind I am at this table with you.
Yeah, right.
You can talk about this one. I'm out.
Okay. Ooh. Well, I don't want to talk about it now. I guess I'm gonna fold again. This is so gross. Pocket eights. Jeez.
Gross.
Those are both so gross. So cool, so right on the line, both of those hands.
I would like you to fold Ella.
A.
That one worked. Not as good as natural selection, but it works.
Nice.
Yikes, man. I would like to stop losing chips. I raise up the 6-6. I feel like this Youssef player doesn't put chips in very often, but when he does, that was ace king. Oh, 6 is no club. Far comes ace 8 deuce, all clubs.
Oh, I jammed ace jack right into ace king in the nightly $10 rush.
Yikes!
Blind versus blind.
Am I gonna win this? Give me 6s are good. No, ace 9's the nuts. All right, we couldn't win with 6s, so we get the slightest of upgrades. 7s. We'll open under the gun. You get 3-bet jammed on. I'm gonna call. Good luck, us. Please be flipping. We are. Hold 7. 7. We're okay. Nice. Big pot. And the $100. 37 bigs. All right. That is a huge spot. 9th place right now. Top 4 get paid. $1,800 for first. How much was your first place win in this one?
12.55 or something like that, maybe.
12.55.
I believe so. I don't remember for sure.
Means I could crush your value there. Got her in the first row. Well, I fit both of them.
I tweeted out 2 screenshots. I'm not like way under on that one, am I? I thought it was 1,200 something. $12.26.55. It was 55 cents. That's what it was. $1,226. What's your top prize today?
18.
Wow.
Man.
100 did well tonight. Nice.
All right. We win a nice pot there with a flush. Against our opponent's 9-10. Wow, just an air ball. We did need to check.
Raised here with ace deuce with spades and the $10 rush. Got 3-bet. We'll fold the flop. A click back 3-bet.
Did you close my camera by chance?
I did for a second, but I got it back. You should be good now.
All right. I'm gonna play pocket nines, my friend. Colton.
I put that up there, then it's safe. Okay, let's do it that way.
I have an overpair. Okay. You checked back. That was surprising. Glad I still have an overpair.
What happened to your table?
Did I go away?
Your $100 Benjamin was not showing right. Can you switch to it? Why?
Am I back?
No, 1 second.
Oh, I won that pot.
Okay.
Pocket nines, when check on a flop, I bet the turn. Let me know when you need a test.
Yeah, put it on table 2 for me.
There you go. I'm all in the 50 over your raise.
Oh, you're good.
Am I good?
No, that's not what I meant. No, your table is good.
Thank you.
I don't plan on folding here, sir. I'm sure you're not too surprised.
Yeah, I didn't have that many chips to bet on. Ace or jack? No,
flipping. Oh, you saw that before I did on the stream. I was like, oh, must be a 7 coming. GG, man.
Let's do a little reversal. You win the 50, I win 100.
All right, I'm game. I'm not in the 100 anymore, so I'll take it. That was a crazy stream, though, from a performance standpoint, because you won the 50, I won the 100, and we both cashed in both of them, right? Like, you got at second in the 100, and I think I got like one ladder in the 50. We both like made the payouts in both of them.
Did all right.
Good session.
Very profitable. Good luck us in the 10. We got pocket eights.
I do like the guy in my $50 classic next to me has the name Jesus H, which is like usually what people say. They say like Jesus H Christ. It's pretty funny. Random combination.
At your $50 table?
Yeah, on my left is Jesus H.
Got the same avatar. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, there's 3 of us in a row.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. That's so weird.
I had the idea recently, and I'm sharing it here because I think it's maybe actually impossible to pull off. But so Kyle Anderson and I were talking about. So Kyle, if for those of you if you're out there don't know, was my fellow streamer on the for Poker News, and he's an ambassador for Poker News in Canada and Ontario. And he was saying one of the things that tilts him off the face of the earth, and it doesn't get to me as much as it gets to him, but it also gets to me, is when someone like takes forever in every hand, like just time banks like crazy.
Yeah. That's a common one.
It's a very common one. But I was thinking, like, what if And I honestly don't think you could really mobilize enough people to do this. But what if on like April Fool's Day, you tried to contact like all the members of like a huge Discord, like Spraggy or somebody like just massive, right? And get them to all try to get on their tables and take the maximum amount of time against that player in every hand that they were up against them in. Yeah. I don't know if you could get enough people. I don't know if you could get enough people on the tables to like make the difference, but it would be if you could pull it off, it would be massively tilting.
You need to get everyone on one table though. It's way more valuable to get everyone on one table than it is to get one on each of his tables, I think. But always amazing to
all right, I'm in. I got pocket nines. No.
Come
on.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I've been getting jammed on a ton, and I just, convinced myself that these players might be doing it a little light, but that one was the squeeze with the goods. We'll be all in here as well. We got King, Queen of Diamonds.
Good luck.
Up against Ace 10. I am out of there in 11th.
GG, buddy. I got a jack. Is it good? It is.
Fishy ICM call.
How much for? How much was it?
I had like 18 big blinds. I raised under the gun button flatted and big blind jams for 20. Like they had a little bit more than me.
That makes it weird. The nines do? The nines hand you had more?
No, Oh, I had more than them. Yeah,
you had.
That's
more.
Right. Yeah, sorry, but they jammed like 18.
Still,
they jammed like 18.
Gotcha.
I had 22, I guess. Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, I think it should be a fold. I just got impatient. I gotta stop blocking your window. I keep doing that, man. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. My face is the worst part about my stream.
Stop it.
Ooh, hitting sets though. Up there with the best. I got set of sixes.
Nice.
Hopefully it's good, man. Every set has been very scary today. This one, no exception.
Right.
2 clubs.
Not the cleanest flop.
And a little connected. Give me an R6. Make it clear. That is not another 6. All right. I'm cool with checking. Let's find a river card, fellas. All right. Now, I would like to see the 6 of clubs. All right, I'm still going to lose. It's going to be a straight flush. But I want to see the 6 of clubs. 4 hearts.
Got aces and flopped aces full of the cash game that I'm playing.
Oh, good luck.
There's betting into me. Aces on ace, queen, 8-5. And we're jamming the river.
Yes, set over set. Woo! Oh, he hits a set on the river, and I'm good. Why'd you call flop with the pocket 4s on that board? But okay. Huge pots.
Call. You can call. Call. They're gonna fold. They folded.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
How much do you know how much you're up or down in the cash game?
It's hard because I have auto reload on when I drop below 100 bigs, but
Yeah.
Makes it a little tricky. I think that made up on the small losses that we had, though. We're definitely, I think, up a little right now, but not a ton. A few dollars.
Gotcha. No set this time. I got pocket eights here on this King 10-5 board.
You got pocket eights, you said?
Yeah. I think I just have a full third pot player behind me.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I respect it.
I felt so good about winning with that set of sixes last hand that, like, I'm okay taking a hand off.
Sure. Makes sense to me.
So you're two tabling right now, right?
Yeah, I'm lurking some of the jackpot. No, sorry, not jackpot. The cubed sit and goes. To see if I can get one of those off the ground as well.
That's just you asking for a jackpot in one of the cubed sit and goes.
Yeah, you got it. You caught on.
What a good small wording mistake.
Right?
I flopped a flush. I have jack six of spades. I'm ready to rock if you are, my friend. Just aces. Over here in the $100. Really want Lottie to put it in. Value bet. Aces on 5, 6, 7, two spades and a club.
Hmm.
We win our jack six of spades. They did not pay off the river bets. Deuce of diamonds is a pretty safe card. In position, I really like a bet here. So much easier. We can make so many. Our decisions get so much easier on river when we bet here. The people that check here are just madmen. They're like, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna outplay everybody. Like,
yeah, right.
You know.
I feel that.
This thinks when we get jammed on though. Chip up just a skosh from that with the flush. All right, and they fold on the flop. Or I'm sorry, on turn in the 100, and now we got jacks in the $10 rush. Did that PLO not run?
I think it did not run.
We need some PLO love, man.
I know.
Should have jumped in there.
If we're still around, there's a last chance $50 hyper in 45 minutes.
Maybe. Could happen. Hopefully at that point we've already won the 100 and we're doing a victory lap.
Right.
I have 19 big blinds going into two massive stacks, but I got pocket jacks here in the $10 rush. One player wants to combat.
Nice.
That is good with me. We're gonna raise it up to 3x. We have ace jack here. After the limp and the basic limp, all in further 1.14. Guessing Kane just got here. He is 0-0. 8 hands. I think I just want to set up a jam on the turn. Okay. Oh, why do you have queen? Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. He has 1.14 big blinds. Why does he have queens?
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Typically, for like the 3 big blind main pot, I'm not asking for too much, but thankfully we did get there. I can't call for 5 bigs. I'm out. 5-10-0. 3 bigs, I'm in there.
All in here in the $10 rush with ace-9.
Good luck.
They're limped. Limp folds.
It's got to be good for you.
Yeah.
Blind v blind, we open it up. Ace-6. Get it through. And up here, we open off the cutoff. We have Ace Tray of Diamonds. Did you see this? The viral golf clip? It was a guy who was shooting like a 70-yard shot over his house, and he shot it every day until he made it a hole-in-one.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
And in 16, spoiler alert, he did it in 16 days.
Does he have an overhead shot that like proves that he actually did it? I mean, I don't know why you like nothing ever happens, I guess. Like people always think things are fake, but
yeah, I think he had a drone out there for every shot.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Because I was going to say it'd be hard to prove you did it. Because like if it goes over your house, like, you could just pretend you did that crap, right? But
yeah,
if you have a drone overhead.
It's very well recorded.
Yeah.
And somebody else, he basically put it like a challenge on Twitter, and one random guy got to come and try it, and he was like, "If you do it in less than 24 hours, I'll give you $100,000." And he did it on his 5th shot.
His 5th shot? No, no chance.
Yeah, I just saw it.
I'm out. I'm out of the $10 rush. H3 less than King 7.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it took Bryson 16 days to make a hole-in-one. He gave a fan 7 hours to make the same 95-yard shot for $100K. The fan made it in his 5th swing. here's the tweet.
Dude, run like that guy.
Crazy, right?
It's insane. Some people go their entire lives never making a hole-in-one. You know what I mean? Like golfers who play all the time.
Guys got game.
I mean, even if you have game, it's still like just very lucky. I am at a $5 cube sit and go, got it off the ground, but I know you can't observe those.
What was that?
I am in a $5 cubed sit and go that got off the ground,
luck.
but I know you can't observe those.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
I check here in the $10 rush. I fall prepare. I'll bet small and see where we're at. Nap called the player to our left. Okay. Losing one opponent. They find a bed. I think I'm out of here. All right. And we'll jump over to the 100 where I got ace jack.
Yeah.
Houston B. He's been tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's played a good amount of hands. Ready to rock. This guy's 100% play rate in 9 hands. What? Played 9 straight hands? All right. Good luck, us. 420 from the cutoff.
Good luck.
I'll take a fold, option A. Option B is beat ace 10 with ace jack. Option C is just get there. Okay, cool. Okay, we win a nice pot. We're so short-handed. Oh, again, every time I feel this way, we're down to the final 10.
Right.
That is the case.
Yeah. Nice.
Down to the final 10 of the rush.
Awesome. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Hopefully we can get this one done. Giovanni, you don't have to go all in. Don't worry. Okay. We'll raise. The ace jack. And
Luck
we
ace
take them
jack.
down.
All right. Lost in my cube sit and go. I don't normally do this, but I actually need to use the restroom, and I realized since you are the only one playing tables right now, I'm gonna sit out my cash game table and then I'll be right back. Shouldn't be long.
All right. I'll see you in a minute. So we got an ace 10. We open from the cutoff. We get raised by the big blind or by the button, and we'll call. It's a little scary, but all right. Flop a 10. We don't have the ace of spades. We have ace 10 with the ace of clubs. Houston seems to have game. This late position battle, we should expect it to be a little wider than normal. 11 or 10. It's not the case. Come on. Please, 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 please. Check it back. Wave that red flag. 25 big blinds. Certainly a lot of chips in the middle. Bet's 19.6 is a real bet. I'll be out of there. All right, it's a bummer losing that pot. Still got a good one though. We still got second place for 36K to Houston on our left. This could be a jam. Yeah, I think it will be. Good luck, us. 14 bigs. Currently sitting 6th of 9. Olden Webb, 27. Thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. I don't want tickets called. All right. Chop it up. Cool. We win a pot over here. Very nice. Ace 6 here. Okay. I'm scared. 4 hearts is not good for us, probably. Yeah, it's very strong. Just can't fold for one big, I don't think. Get too good of a price, but that's kind of crazy. Okay, another strong holding. The ace jack here in the $100. And we'll fold here with the 10-4. It's a snap cold if he folds. A little scared because this player's been tight, but hopefully we're okay. We're ahead. Hold. Oh, please hold. Please hold. Oh my god. All right, that's a bummer. They find a straight or a flush. Flush, obviously, most important. They might not have found a straight. There might not have been 10 there, but yeah, there was. Yikes. All right. Ace jack, less than queen jack. Bummer. Bummer.
Hey man, I'm back. How's it going?
Hey man, I just lost a nasty one. Ace jack less than jack queen. Yeah.
Ooh.
But it was for like 15 bigs in the $100 Benjamin, so we're still alive. Still got a chance. I think we're likely all in. Kane P folds in this $10 rush. Yeah. 8.5 bigs. We in there.
You ITM this one yet? No. 7 of 9 with 6 paid. Gotcha.
We're all in
How
again.
close are we in the 100? 5 paid.
Yeah. Registration's actually just closing now. If you want to try to get back in there. Max late reg.
100?
Yeah. Ace or 10. Gotta want to flip. Or jack or 9. Boom. Love to see it. It's counterfeit. All right. Big double. I was sitting 4th in the $10.
I'm actually gonna get back in there. Oh, I just missed the button. It literally just turned over. Well, maybe it was serendipity. Maybe I was just about to torch $100. I missed it, but I literally ghost clicked it. Like I clicked it as it disappeared.
Get wrecked. He wanted to come back and defend, folks. Couldn't click fast enough.
Too slow, too slow. They're saying he's lost a step. Many people are saying this. Have you watched any of the gameplay of The Bazaar?
No, I've never even heard of this. Is it good?
It's a game made by a streamer. It is it's The Bazaar, Bazaar. Like the word for market, not bizarre as in strange.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it is how do I describe it? It is it's sort of like little battles, almost like Hearthstone, but it's essentially you start as one of like 3 characters they have so far, and it's planned to have more in development and things like that. It's in like paid early access right now, I think. And I think it's like something like if you pay and get early access, you get 1 code to give to a friend or something too. But anyway, you start as a character and you have like a board where you can put items, and it'll be like, so maybe you get like a bow and arrow, and then you get like some kind of like stone or something that charges the bow and arrow. So the bow and arrow has a cooldown. It'll fire at your opponent every like 5 seconds, and then you can get an item that makes it cool down like less, like it can fire faster, or get an item that adds like poison to it, or like skill. There are skills that your character can pick up too that like every time you attack an enemy add 1 burn or something like that, right? And there's like burn and poison and freezing, and there's all these like synergies of different items and things like that. And it's interesting. It looks like a very fun game.
So is it a game that is always like running, or is it like a match starts like Hearthstone?
It is an interesting. So it's an interesting model where there's ranked and unranked, and it's asymmetric, or asynchronous is the word I want. Asynchronous multiplayer, like if Super Auto Pets. Yes, yeah. Where like you're playing against an instance of a player, but they're not necessarily like live right now. It's like a cache of a player at the same like day in the game that you are, or whatever. Right. So it makes it so that you always have an opponent, which is cool. Like it's not like it can't really suffer too much from like lack of player population or whatever, right? You don't need to worry about connection issues and that kind of stuff.
That's always dope.
Yeah. And it's neat. There's like 3 archetypes of player which are pretty distinct. Like there's the girl, her name is Vanessa, and she is like traditional, like she has like weapons and boats and like sort of traditional I don't know, firepower. And there's a robot, I think his name is Dooley, and he is more like really dials up the synergies, has like things you might expect for a robot, like lasers and shields and interactions of like poison and fire and stuff like that. And then there's a pig character. I forget what his name is, but it's a race. They're called like Jabalians. He's like an anthropomorphic pig, like a humanoid pig. And his whole thing is like it's like an economy build. So like there's a lot of things that are like buy and sell. Like if you sell an item, you get a boost, or if you buy an item, you get a boost, and things like that. So yeah, so it's cool. It looks like, I think it's gonna have a pretty like bright future potentially as a game if they continue to build out stuff like that. Are you still in the $10 rush?
Yeah. Sorry, we made the font.
We made the FT. Okay, let me get it because it's blank right now. Grab that.
Player all in.
Okay, that should be back for you now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cool. I don't think that I'll, just mostly because of lack of time, pay for it to play it in early access, but I could see it being something I pick up sometime down the road.
Yeah, no, it looks dope.
It's nice. The asynchronous part is nice for someone like me too, because it makes it where like I don't have to like The hard thing about any multiplayer game is like you can't quit mid-run or whatever, like a lot of times, right? Or mid-game. But like with the asynchronous, you just can. You can come back later, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised it took so long because I've never heard of that before. SAP.
Yeah, me neither.
Was that a thing?
I imagine it must have been, but like, yeah, it's a very neat.
It's it's ridiculous to me that like this whole thing was made popular by a little game that like has animals fight
yeah,
and all this
like
stuff.
Animal emojis basically fighting each other.
Yeah, but the fact that it took this long for that style, that really amazing feature, like it enables a totally different gameplay.
Yeah.
Right? Like
allows you to be multiplayer without being like married to like real-time multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe it took this long for someone to make a complicated version of that.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's definitely an argument that SAP could be more complicated. Like there's a hunger for a game that is more strategic than SAP. And I assume that's what this is trying to slot as.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, it does have to be. It only works with like the auto battler type of game, right? Because you can't be trading moves. There weren't that many like auto battlers. Kind of a new genre of video game in general, right? Like there were like, wasn't it like a mod of Dota? Is it that started Dota the auto chess? That's the thing that kind of started auto battling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Like if Dota Auto Chess started it, then maybe Super Auto Patch was truly the first asynchronous
or the first like one that did it and it actually was like a good game at the same time, right? There might have been like a really good like intelligent like creator who made an asynchronous multiplayer game that just wasn't good, but yeah.
Yeah. If you can figure out a paradigm like that, that's a win, man. That's huge. That's awesome. How can we make something with moves asynchronous? I guess that's just chess.
Yeah.
Let's make it so that
is there like could there be a variant of poker that was asynchronous in some way? Probably. You'd have to just flex. You'd have to just think about it. Maybe not poker, but definitely like a card game, right? Like you could do something where you were like building a hand and then you displayed it against your opponent with the same like level of whatever.
What if you just got dropped into a million different poker hands? Like hypothetically there was 30 tournaments happening, right? Each with 100 players. And there were 8 real players that kept getting dropped into different seats in different spots in the game.
Yeah.
And you got value. Like the game state only moved forward once there were 10 votes for the same action. It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's I like the meat of it. I mean, it's interesting. I could almost maybe see a value for like
it's good as a trainer, but that already
I was gonna say you could have an asynchronous like training competition, but then you're just like over engineering again, right? Like it's just like it's not necessary for training.
Right.
To play against real people. I mean, you could do it maybe it could be interesting for like a training competition, maybe if there was some kind of reward for like performing the best in a training environment.
Yeah, but then it just becomes a GTO machine.
Right, yeah. Which already
exists.
Yeah, it just funnels towards that. There's something there though. You could figure something out. Like asynchronous. It wouldn't be poker, but it'd be inspired by poker.
Yeah. Can't do it with real money, of course, so.
Right, yeah.
I don't see that ever working.
That would be tough.
So, whoa, aces versus king deuce. GG. Oh man. I would like to put the rest of the chips
versus
in.
queens at your Benjamin table. It's a double.
All right, I'm all in. Very strong hand, Kane. Nope. Had kings. There's a player with 5 big blinds and a player with 3 big blinds. I probably shouldn't be playing much of anything, so I guess those aces or those kings are a little telegraphed.
You know what, people? I looked up an article and it says the rise of. I looked up asynchronous multiplayer, and there's this article, the rise of asynchronous multiplayer games. You know what the obvious example that I didn't even think of is Words with Friends is an asynchronous multiplayer game from 2009.
Yeah, but that's not an asynchronous multiplayer game. That's an asynchronous fight between 2 people. It's just chess or anything.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But
yeah,
asynchronous it is still
multiplayer is you could play anyone in that position.
Yeah. That's fair. That is
right.
A bit different.
SAP is different in that regard. Like that's a totally different
asynchronous
fight, which is cool.
Asynchronous instanced game.
I had a straight flush draw that didn't come in. Are you kidding me? Get out of here with that.
Most played asynchronous multiplayer games. Top of the list right now on Steam DB is Backpack Battles, which I've seen.
Yeah, isn't that where there's you try to fit items in your backpack and the way you position them matter?
Yep. Yeah, they interact.
That try to do it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. They're trying to fill that niche of hey, Super Auto Pets is just too simple.
Right.
Same idea. But I truly can't think of a game before Super Auto Pets that had that idea of hey, there's a turn count and you're going to get dropped into a game at a similar turn count as these opponents.
Right.
All right. 3-bet. I got ace king. Come on, baby. I don't really want to go for it all, but of course I would. Jack 5 as below average flop for me. Nice. Oh man, that feels so good when he folds to 4.5 into 15.
Yeah, it's great.
Feels like I just got away with robbery.
Right.
Come on, baby. All right. I'm ready to rock for 3. I have ace 8 hearts. This player knocks out another one to $10, which I think is money time.
Nice.
Yes, we've made the money. Nice. There's another player with just 2 players with sub 5 big blinds, so we should be in ladder mode. And this player is ripping 55 with ace queen, so I'm out of there. Okay. I would have chopped at that, but that's okay. All right, man. I'm 3rd out of 13 in the 100.
Good luck. That's a big spot.
I would take 2nd. 960.
There you go.
There's a little bit of bragging rights because you won this tournament last time.
Yeah, I hear you. Understand.
All right. Please don't have it, queen. I have flopped a pair, and there's a little bit too many chips in there for me to do anything but put you in. So, works out. Thankfully, did not have a queen. Man, I'm the one in the wonky spot at the stack depth in the $10. I have 10 bigs, and there's 2 stacks under 5. What's up, Dr. Dad Poker? Welcome in.
Dad, thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well, man.
I appreciate you. Dr. Dad, we got to talk about some stuff in the near future.
Yeah, I hope you had a good session over on the Michigan streets, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Hope you had a good session as well. Right now, opportunity.
I am playing a $10 cube sit and go, and we are winning it pretty handily right now. It continues.
Good luck. Good luck. Rating Eagles fans, bold choice. Totally forgot. That is definitely Packers country out there.
That's true. Cheeseheads galore. I like to live dangerously. Did you get the chance? You gotta if we happen to shack up again, you gotta come and hang out at the WSOP this coming year, man. I had a blast with those two guys, Dr. Dad and James Teddy Rowe.
Sounds like fun.
We had a fun time. They're cool kids. Because it was tough. We were both busy. You know, I was heading to events all the time. They were playing poker tournaments all the time, but still got some good time to hang out.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's dope. I'm so jealous of you there, man. I'm not got to do that.
Good time. I did get my first WSOP cash. Just eked my way into the PLO mystery bounty.
How much you cash for? Basically even, right?
I mean, not even. Yeah, just like slightly over like the buy-in. I don't even recall, but yeah, because it was a mystery. It was not even 2x the buy-in, so it was sad, but. I ran pretty good to get to where I got.
Take those.
I was like really short, and then I said like the poker gods just basically decided like screw this one guy in particular, and I like coolered him like 3 times in the span of like 8 hands.
We take those.
Like they were like setups or coolers, right? Like I you know, we had very similar hands, and I got there with like ace queen jack 10 against his ace king 10 9 or something, you know what I mean? And then I cracked his aces with kings, and then I got aces when he had kings, like double suited aces and kings or whatever. Like just it was just like the universe was like, no, it's not your day, pal. And it was like it all went to me. And then from there I went card dead again and just made it into the money. But
was this during the mystery bounty period?
No. This was at the end of day 1. Yeah, day 2 was the mystery bounty period. The mystery bounty period was crazy because I had literally like 3.2 big blinds or something, and I got the big blind as my.
Oh wow!
As my, like I was in the big blind, and everyone folded around to like the cutoff who raised. No, I had more than that. I think I had more because I had to like re-raise jam, but I had like 4.8 big blinds or something.
Yeah,
and so the guy raised and everyone folded, and I was like, really? And I jammed. I like didn't even look at my cards. I just jammed and then just didn't get there. So I had like live cards, which was the frustrating part. But yeah, my garbage didn't beat his garbage. I was stunned that it was the mystery bounty portion, and like I only got. That was a heads up pot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I was like, what?
Did you even put that together that was a Austin Powers reference?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's like it's when he's playing blackjack, and he's like yeah, I think he has something stupid. He has like a 6 of 4, or not even. I think he might have under 10. He has like a 9, and he's like, "I'll stand. I too like to live dangerously." It's something absurd. Like it's under 10, I think.
You are absolutely correct. I just can't. I just did not pop into my head.
Good one. Good movie.
So we get lucky. King Jack beats the Ace 10. We make a flush. And 2 pair. We had multiple ways to win that one. Currently third with 10 total remaining in the $100, and we are in the money. Nursing, bottom of the rung stack. Fifth out of six, $18 for sixth place. Goes up from there. Sadly, I can't stick around with the fours after raising. Houston B still want to battle.
Houston B, what do you think?
Maybe he already went on break. Facts, folks. I'm going to take this break. I will see you in just a few.
See you soon. I'm still playing my cube sit and go, so I'm still here playing this. Naigo taking the break. We're going to see if we can finish off this cube sit and go against our somewhat passive opponent. We flop bottom, 2 pair. It's a good start. Bet a little larger on the river. They do fold. Pocket sixes will be all in here. Called by Queen Jack. Let's hold, please. No, give me a 6, dealer. No help from the dealer. There doubles and gets back into it as a result. King 4 loses to the 9-8 there. King and Jack will check back. Definitely was trying to see if they would give me value from worse. Maybe you should just check though. I don't have a spade. Do you have a spade? I don't have a spade. Do you have a spade? No. Nice. I should probably just jam this one. Same result either way. Although we might lose this pot. We do indeed. Again to the sitting out player. Just can't be killed. Jack and a 9 will check. King and a king. Gonna jam. Top pair of 8s. Oh, kings and 5s. We counterfeit. Let's go. That's such a huge river. They make 2 pair. We make a better 2 pair on the river. And we pull kings again. Second hand in a row. Finally, the short stack is taken out. Jamming there with 10-6 right off the bat. Trying to finish the job. Jack 8 up against an ace 10. We flop top pair. They turn a better top pair, and the game goes on. Blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday breast. I think this player is quite tight and not jamming worse than a 7 here. Ace 6 of spades versus queen 7 of spades. Please, come on. We even cover the spades. All in over the limp here with king jack. Ace six of spades again. This time we just get it through. Check back the 3 deuce of spades. I think we're good. Don't think we get a call from our opponent there too much. I mean, maybe we target ace high, but love that. Love that for us.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, you winning?
This player has come back, unfortunately. We're heads up and even stacks right now.
Gotcha.
We've got like 7 big blinds apiece.
Gonna be quick, one way or the other.
Right. I play the board. You win.
That's not what you want to hear. An outsider looking in.
Although with pocket nines called by ace 5. Flop a 9. That's pretty conclusive. Nice. All right, we are massive chip leader. We did not have more to start that hand though, but they've got 1 big blind to our 13. They gave us a walk. Okay.
Take a walk.
All right, put them all in with our queen 6 up against their king 7. We hit a queen on the river. Nice. Sad to say that is my first win of the evening. We crack our cube and find $25 inside.
For $5?
No, it was a $10.
Gotcha. Okay. So they do all different types of numbers then if they do, if you can get that.
Yeah, there's some different. There's a 2.5 and a 2x. And then I had looked, where did I find that pay table at? I found it the other day because I was looking up because I got one of those. That was when I first got that glitch prize. I had to like figure out what the heck happened.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
there's a couple of new nerd hobbies I want to get into.
Okay.
I want to get into self-hosting. Like
your own cloud, right? And stuff. Or like what do you mean?
Yeah, self-hosting, just having a Linux computer here that is hooked up to a really powerful VPN called Tailscale that I'll be able to optionally turn on my laptop. And I want to be able to use that to host an application called Coolify. It's dope. Now, I think even this is a long shot, but there's a small chance. Have you ever heard of Vercel?
No.
Okay. So Vercel is the new hotness when it comes to like, I want to deploy a website. Like, I don't have to do anything. I just make the website. That's it. And they're gonna make all these custom APIs for me. They're gonna do all this work.
Right.
And I'm gonna click one button, and then my website's on the internet, and it's like hosted on AWS, and it's got its own domain name and all that stuff. And they handle all of it for you. Coolify is a self-hosted version of that, where it's hosted on your own computers. I just think it's a really cool idea, like being able to like manage everything, and it is very good at managing other services like Plex, like homepage, like anything that can run in a Docker container. So
right. Nice.
I really want to try that, and I want to try 3D printing. Between those two, I am
3D printing's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't know. Danielle wants so many knickknacks. I'm like, I think it would be so cool to be able to like print my own organizational thing, or like, you know, little things bug the heck out of me, and it'd be amazing to just be able to like, Oh, I just want a little bracket that just connects these two pieces.
You might enjoy following this guy on Twitter because he's in the same like space as us and does some 3D printing. Let me find him.
Guys, I have literally 7 deuce and 2 big blinds, so this might be the end of this very soon. I did fold, but man.
So this
good
guy...
news is I've locked up at least $36.
There you go. So this guy is a good Twitter follow, but let me find the thing that he 3D printed. He does a bunch of 3D printing, but he made a he like solved a problem with the Elgato prompter that I use. He made like this prompter kit that basically can like, it makes it easier to like rotate the camera from landscape to vertical without like messing up the whole prompter. And he like 3D printed the thing to like to solve it.
That is awesome. I got 4th in the $10 rush for 36, sadly. I need to find this, but you need to show me that tweet. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, let me find it.
It literally like rotates, it swivels.
Yeah, I want to find like the actual video where he explains it. It's kind of long, but yeah, it's this one.
Can't believe that's not your pinned video, pinned tweet.
He just I think his pinned tweet right now is he just quit his job to go full-time as a content creator.
Oh, good for him.
If you look at, it's his first tweet, it's actually pretty cleverly done. It's like him, it's like a hyped up version of him just erasing like or changing IT guy to say ex IT guy in his Twitter bio. but he like edited the video and made it seem all like, yeah.
I need a 5, please, dealer. Thank you.
There you go. Jeez, he's so good at that.
I have 3-6. Man, he's betting like pot.
Wow.
Oh, Jack, I literally said 11. It's not a good card, but
said 11. But the 11 of put the 11 of sprockets out there, dealer.
Please just have like 7-8. 2 pair of some sort.
Yeah, tough to get.
Set over pair, something like that. Okay.
Tough to get value there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Puke if he comes over the top. Right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Gross if he comes over the top, yeah. 100% agree with the puke assessment. Comes over the top of your line, I feel like I would be hoping for a chop. Like I hope you also have 6-3 somehow. I don't know. It'd be tough.
This is crazy, dude.
What? Oh, are
you gonna buy
video?
These?
Possibly. I don't really have a super big need for it. I don't use. I record things in landscape a lot, and if I need to, I can usually just crop it to horizontal, and it's fine. It doesn't need to be the full vertical, but it would be nice to have. I mean, it's not. I don't hate the idea. It's useful.
I don't mean to be cool. Like elite. Like I don't know what the word is, but I know companies aren't like they don't have money forever, but like. How is it not an insta win if you're in Elgato and you see this, that you just commission the guy, pay him $20,000 or $50,000, buy him whatever you need to, and then slap his name on it, give him a great moment of fame on Twitter, right? And then sell it as an accessory for $49.99. You crush.
I think he
right.
Is
obviously, his will be metal and everything, but
yeah, I think he potentially is like an Elgato partner, but so I don't know how much that is compensated or.
I'm sure they
compared
can't
to other things, but
yank it though.
No. I know they can't yank it, but like maybe it's just like they see it as like they don't need to. He's just sort of elevating their product, and it's leading to
Could be
awareness of the prompter itself and yada yada.
Prompter's great product though, man.
It's very.
It's a banger. Like when you thought there was no more bangers.
Yeah.
From Elgato. Really? Tiny 3-bet? Really? This is one of those, like, it's one of the worst hands I can have in this spot to call. But it's so small that, like, how can I not call? You know what I have, most likely.
I don't know what you have. But I'm curious.
Ace 10-0. It's like one of the worst.
I was going the other way and thinking you had, like, Queen 9 suited or something.
No, I'd probably play Queen 9 suited. See if we can get there.
Yeah, Queen 9 suited a lot easier to play than Ace 10, because Ace 10 and Ace comes and you're like,
Yeah. I'm just playing bingo with Queen 9 suited for 3 big blinds.
Right. Yeah.
It feels like a good proposition. Ugh. I'm watching the other table too. They just had a double up. So there's 22 big blinds and there's shorty over there. We got 9 and 10 over here. So we're likely to be the first responder. They're playing the dreaded 4 stack though. Currently got 4 players over there. Are you still playing cash and spins and such?
I'm playing a cash game, and then I'm like trying to get a cube spin and go started here and there. Actually, just got a $10 started.
Enjoy. All right, come on, baby. Jack 9 of hearts for those curious. I feel like this is going to be a hand where we win a lot of chips. Start with a call. Jack 9 of hearts, not diamond, sadly. Checks through 10 of hearts on the turn, please. Not to be too specific. Yeah, I think we just have to fold. I hate that. All right, anything but the 10 of hearts now.
There you
go. Okay.
Just wanted to feel better.
Dude, I just realized like how often I am looking at the dark mode things, and Google is not dark mode on this machine. Is there a dark mode for Google? Oh, there is. Why wasn't it?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I don't know why my thing wasn't dark mode for a minute. Okay, I was like, why is that light mode? It literally blinded me. Such a first world problem, but man. Stop guessing, start profiting. AI delivers accurate buy-sell signal straight to your Telegram. Join now. Holy smokes, man. That needs to stop. I think I would trust my poor uncle more than AI to pick stocks. I've been using AI a lot though in some of the programming work I've been doing on the personal side. It's definitely valuable if you stay in certain realms, but it's definitely not. What happened?
I just barreled straight into a guy on 5, Queen 7, King 6. And he called me all the way down with Queen 8. I had Ace 3 and just kept barreling the diamond draw brick river, and just second pair was plenty in this guy's mind to call me all the way down.
Yikes.
Bluff.
No fear.
Completely unsuccessful. I do like the bluff, though. I didn't have the perfect hand for a bluff, but I think it's a candidate.
I think it definitely can work.
Yeah. Position are we sitting in here, brother? You are currently 3rd of 9. Nice.
Yeah. I would take $800 right now.
Yeah.
You offered
good.
it to me. Oh, it's 600 actually. My apologies. Still probably taking it.
Still pretty good. Why did I lose your table?
I don't know. I didn't move. Wow. Do you already know the result of this? No way, right? No. Okay, that player didn't get eliminated or anything. Did you accidentally close it?
No.
Did I accidentally press the button?
Maybe. I don't know. Give me a second.
Is it? Okay.
Should be good now. I just turned off the filter just in case. I'm not sure what's happening there, though. But you should be good to show it now.
Okay. I'm showing it on.
Yep. It is 2. It is on your slot 2. Yep.
Cool. I disabled the hotkeys so it can't mess up.
Yeah. Good call.
Rag of hearts. Last time this made a straight. Let's try again.
That doesn't look like a great board for rag.
Okay. This looks like such an angry Irishman.
The guy on your right?
Yeah.
A little bit, I can see it.
I just assume any orange beard.
Don't you have sort of an orange beard?
No. A little bit.
Are you an angry Irishman?
Mostly brown. No, I'm half Italian, half Irish. I'm never angry. I'm a jolly Italian.
You got the jolliness is the dominant gene.
Yeah. I very much take after my dad. I don't know. I'm probably just like my mom too. But when people ask me, are you more like your mom or your dad? I definitely say I'm more like my dad. Yeah. But from a physical perspective, I look way more like my mom's child.
Interesting.
I got all the Irish genes.
Yeah.
All right. Player eliminated at the other table. We are officially at the final table. We still need 3 players to be eliminated before we can make the money. I guess 2 players to be eliminated. Thankfully, they are both very short. 9 big blinds, 10 big blinds, and 13 big blinds. Then a gap than us.
Good luck, FT.
I should probably just be chilling. Honestly, right? With these stack depths, pretty tough to do anything else. All right, get him. No. I would like it. I would like eliminations. Blinds going up. For now, I guess I'm happy about that. Every time I look at that leaderboard, though, I should only be looking at, like, the min cash, but my brain is already going towards more than that. Like, man, this third place looks like so much more money than sixth place. Did you hear about the new NVIDIA GPUs? How, like...
Oh, you never answered. You just reminded me. You never answered about CES. If there was anything that stood out to you as things that you.
Well, definitely a pen. I thought that was.
Oh, that's
very
right.
cool
You
with
did say the pen, the camera pen. That's right.
Yeah, just because I think it would fit really well with one of my ideas. But apart from that, I think robotics is very cool.
Yeah,
this
I can agree
CES.
With that. Yeah.
Anything that puts. This is one thing I really want to get into. It looks like there's some people already working on it, but like putting people in, like having a human natively control a robot. Like imagine if you in your house had a robot and like it could do a bunch of basic things. Like it could do the laundry because it's pretty low risk. I have aces, by the way.
Okay.
But imagine you could hire a plumber, but instead of the plumber having to drive an hour and 15 minutes, they put on a virtual reality helmet and they are just the robot. Like they have very good hand-eye coordination with everything associated with this robot.
Right.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And then they could make it way less expensive, right? Because they're not putting their own body at risk going under the crawl space. They're not like they don't have to drive and commute all that distance. All that stuff. That makes so much sense to me. Nobody wants to play against my aces. It's insane. But yeah, I'd love to work on that. A lot of people are scared it's going to kind of remove every job on the planet, but because imagine how many less plumbers it would take to do everything if now a plumber can work until they're 80 because they don't actually have to go in the crawl space.
They just need to know where the thing is to fix. They don't need to be able to actually do it themselves. Yeah, that would certainly change things up. Certainly shake up an industry. Yeah, they
never had to commute. It would be nuts.
They were talking about like there was some projection I saw that like some massive number of companies anticipates cutting like a portion of their workforce by 2030 thanks to AI and stuff like that.
Yeah, hope it's on me.
Right.
A little terrified. All in.
We both have ace nine. We both had 2 pair in the cash game. Chop it up.
I honestly can't even play for one big 3-7-0.
Sucks. So payouts are 6 on this, right? Okay, 6 places paid.
Yeah. So far, I've only cashed for $36, so definitely need some love.
All in the cube sit and go ace jack versus king 5 of spades. Got him. We are heads up once again here. This is a $5 cube sit and go. 23 big blinds, plays 12.
Houston, don't come after me. It really makes sense for him to come after me. This player's been appearingly solid the whole time. I played against him more than anyone else at the table. Yeah, I don't think I can raise unless I'm ready to rock, honestly. ICM pressure, huh? It's a tough little nut to crack.
Yeah, for sure.
I think though AI is going to be bottlenecked by power for quite a little bit.
You think so?
Really? Yeah, I think so.
Power in terms of computing power, you mean, right? Or do you mean like literal? You mean literal electricity? Okay.
Yeah, I mean the power grid.
Yeah.
I just don't think like I I used AI like 50 times. Holy smokes. Raise 3-bet all in. Just little queries, and it's right 50% of the time. So I just try a different model and it's still wrong. I'm like, okay, then I'll try Googling. But like it's become the first thing I try to knock out so many people. Like if I'm the average person, I don't know. I think that that's going to get very, very, very computationally expensive, and it's just going to get stupid expensive to actually run the models. And then or I need to find a way to make it cheaper.
Especially because I mean they're only going to get more advanced with all the stuff that they're going to ask it to do, right? Like it's not just going to stick to just simple Google searches, right? It's going to be like AI that wants to learn and give you like fashion advice, which ends up being like this way more high level like computation than like.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I think it'll be terrible at those.
Oh
things.
yeah, no, I think
it
will be at first, but I think like trying to like solve those problems will be very computationally demanding, right? Because those are the things that people are gonna want AI for, stuff that's more nuanced, and that's just a very poor off the cuff example. Like there's business examples that'll be more profitable that require nuance that the models are bad at, and they'll need to train them like crazy to make them better at it.
Yeah. Oh, Ace King versus King Jack. Little bit of a swapper between Uriel, and Cooper. I'm really in the cage, man. Deep in the ICM cage. Whoa, Kyle Anderson rating with 132.
Yo,
Holy smokes.
Hello, Kyle. Hope you had a banger of a stream, my brother. Welcome. We're all in here. We've got diamonds and a gutter. And we are out. Sevens are not scared of us in the $5 cube sit and go. Kyle, I hope you had a good stream, man. I got a glitch prize. Check that out. We profited even though we lost. That's the thing that can happen here on BetRivers Poker. $5 cube sit and go. We got a $10 glitch prize.
Congrats.
So I won even when I lost the game. That's fantastic. Kyle bringing in some raid run good.
Eyes against King Jack for one of those eliminations, and it does come through. All right, we need one more elimination. We are at the final table of 100, folks. This is the biggest tournament on BetRivers each and every night. Top prize is $1,560. AG won this the last time I was a guest on the stream. This time, I got to do it.
It's $1,560. I thought it was like $1,800. I mistitled the stream.
There was still registration.
I see. $1,500 up top. There we go.
Yeah. If Ella calls, we're almost guaranteed a ladder. We don't get it. It's Cairo. But yeah, right now we're not even in the money. Six gets $200.
I'm missing the label of who you are on this table for some reason.
I'm Darwin X.
It was just hidden. It was toggled off for some reason. It is. It's back on there. Yeah. Naigo is at the top of the table. So BetRivers uses anonymized names. So Naigo is right up here where my mouse is wiggling right here. Dark-haired, bearded gentleman at the top center of the screen of the left-hand table here.
You just need to have a. At this point, you should just get like a big arrow. Be like.
Big, gigantic red arrow. Yeah.
All right, we fold. Do we jam on Houston B and risk the $200 min gash? No. Okay.
But anyway, Kyle, thank you for the monster raid, man. I hope you had a good stream. I am so far getting smoked this session. I don't think I mean, I'm just playing cash games and Cube Sit and Go, so unlikely to session save in these, but we can eke a little bit back hopefully. But Nio, on the other hand, has the potential for a very big night still here.
Let's hope, man.
You were asking about the prizes. I did find the prize table in the
King rate. Oh, hold. All right. They let me out of the cage, AG. We've cashed.
He's done it.
$200 locked up.
Didn't mean to interrupt. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're gonna be all
200 locked up, all in right now. Ooh,
all
baby.
in. I got ace queen suited.
Just shipping it over the race.
Good luck, us.
Good luck. Good luck.
Big spot. Nobody else should be tanking, Houston B. Okay.
Right, like you should not have this.
Come on, big spot. Okay, diamonds.
Oh, baby.
Oh, please hold.
Oof,
okay, chop it up. Jeez.
Why so scary?
Anybody gets free rolled, it goes the other way, right? That is ridiculous. All right, cool. Is there a few? These emotes are so good.
Oh yeah, the smileys are really good. I like them a lot, actually.
Did they change these?
I don't think so. They were just always kind of hidden to the side, but yeah, they're really good. Oh, you were asking. We were talking about the cubed sit and go prizes. So,
yes.
To use a simple example, in the $10, there are 9 distinct prizes, right? So there's $20 2x, $25 2.5, 35, which is 3.5, 40, 50, 100, 250, 1,000, and then 15,000. So it's like
Jeez.
The 15K obviously is 1 in every 100K games.
Yeah. The wild chance is 1, obviously.
Right.
All in. Cairo? Probably not playing. Kendall and I were playing at the beginning of this tournament.
Right, yeah, you were.
We battled a ton.
I
we were
recall
actually
you saying his name quite a bit.
Yeah. I would take a walk. I would love a walk. The Jack 7 variety right now.
So for those of you joining from Kyle Anderson's stream, my name is Axel already. This is Nio. We do a dual stream every Thursday. And we've been sponsored and helped out by BetRivers Poker to stream exclusively on BetRivers Poker, the newest operator. It's Phil Galfon's operator here in Pennsylvania and planning to launch in other states. And on that note, we've got big news. Pennsylvania will be joining the MSIGA. They've officially accepted the invitation and are projecting to join multi-state poker. Michigan, New Jersey, and others potentially in the future. As early as, well, the projection right now is early second quarter 2025, so around April-ish. And we're very excited. It's a very big time. A lot of buzz among the community. But if you're enjoying the stream, feel free, drop a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Head over to Nio stream, twitch.tv/Nio1. That's Naigo1, and drop a follow there as well. He puts out some great poker content.
Thank you. Thanks so much, buddy.
Yeah, man.
We just got a ladder.
Very nice.
Took out Ace King.
Where are we sitting at now? You got locked up
280, and I'm in the must do something seat.
Hot seat, huh?
13 and a half big blinds.
Yeah, certainly not a dire stack depth, I wouldn't say. You're not really
some
struggling, but you are obviously. The hard part here is there's such a gap between you and the next stack at the table, I guess. But
yeah.
yeah.
This player seems to be Houston seems to be pretty aggressive, but I think they're aggressive solid, not like aggressive.
Right. Not aggressive maniac.
Really.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Gotta decide between jamming and min raising. I think we're just putting it in. I got pocket sevens. I think I'm going either way. Just 5 players is too short to do anything but put chips in the middle here. All right, good luck, guys.
Good luck. Sevens, you said?
Sevens! Lucky sevens. The red ones, to be exact. Come on. All right.
Nice.
All right. I just realized I wasn't playing with a 4-color deck.
Oh, weird. That's crazy.
Yeah. This whole time I haven't been playing with 4-color deck. I can't believe I made a flush. All right. Can't believe I didn't accidentally think I had a flush with a red.
Right.
All reds.
Oh, classic no. Ocean's 11s. All reds. Read them and weep. One of my favorite movie tropes is movie or TV tropes is actor playing themselves but as an idiot, and I love that Topher Grace is playing himself but a dumb because it's supposed to be a celebrity game, so that's Topher Grace in that scene who's pretending to be himself but terrible at poker. I love that.
He's got to walk with 10-4.
Nice.
Very thankful. I think we're going to fold now. All right. Come on, baby. Folks, the last dual stream, AG and I battled for this first place. I won't tell you what happened, but it was a great time. We we made a whole lot of money, first and second between the two of us.
Some of us made more money than others, but yeah, it was I agree, it was a good time.
But yeah, would be great to keep it going here on the stream.
I am heads up in the $10 sit and go I'm currently playing with the chip lead. Lost ace queen to king 6 for the win, unfortunately, but we're still in the chip lead here.
I would have been okay if I was in this hand. I had the 6-7-0. Nah. I have pocket deuces. Decide not to get involved here, I don't think.
Seems reasonable.
Just awkward stack depth. If I'm at 9, I ship it. If I'm at
sure
20, I can play it as a min raise, maybe. But I'll take this one off. It's something about the even the 2,000 or 3,000 blind level just makes you feel like you got no chips.
Right.
It's terrifying.
King 10 versus ace 4. Our king 10 for the win. We flop a 10. They river an ace. Rude. Ace 9 versus 10-8 for the win. Got him.
Got him.
Don't know why they limp called off 10-8, but they did, and we got him. Just the min there. We got the $20 prize, but we got it.
$1.5 into 10.5. When so many different hands are playing the board.
Okay. If they were looking to induce, they did it. They were looking to induce. How? They didn't raise back there. They just called after they inducing. Like they're losing to what? Queen. Or queen and ace queen, I guess. Ace 10.
That's the
queen,
that's
ace
the
queen,
call
ace 10.
so you
It's
get
hard
to
to
table your hand.
Yeah, right.
Like you just flat so you get to table your cards.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little bit of a weird spot, I guess, because if you raise back, do you ever get called? I guess you do get called by chops. Do you ever get called by the queen? Not.
I don't know if you get called by the queen. It's
right.
close.
So like, you're not getting any value then.
What a beast! Gets 5s to just go for it.
Yeah, great induce. Anything worth speaking of in your small blind?
Oh, nothing. 5-6-0.
I was like, are we gonna try to limp the 5-6-0? Nah.
No, I was writing a note. Sorry.
No, I was just curious.
I was just writing down the fact that he's got that small bet type thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, this is the spot where on BetRivers it matters a lot more to have those notes, I think, when it's the FT. They do, reset between, because they anonymized avatars, they do reset between tournaments, but they can be pretty valuable in these short-term situations. But use the information you can glean.
I didn't know they reset, but I guess it makes sense. What are you gonna do,
Otherwise, you could just be like, I mean, it's basically like knowing who the player is. It defeats the whole purpose of the anonymous avatars, right? You still have like your whole.
I mean,
it makes it more work, but I don't know.
I think if you could stop people from actually figuring out who it is, I think it's fine. But the thing is, people will there's a way to. I thought they were originally going to do notes that persisted, and I was like, oh, there's just an easy system. You just generate a UUID, put that in the note,
right,
and then in a spreadsheet somewhere, you put that UUID and you look at the lobby after, and then you assign it to their real name, and then you have their real their non-anonymized name. So it doesn't work, but for a second there was a lot of thoughts that notes would persist, and I was like, how is that going to work?
I don't know. I do think it I mean, it defeats, I think, one of the main purposes of the anonymous avatars is that people don't want it's to cater to recreationals and not allow pros to be able to play exploitatively against them, right? So if you can take notes and they persist forever, then wow, I should have been in here, huh? I folded King Queen in the cash game because people jammed heaps, and it was Queen 7 and King 10. I would have actually lost the hand, but that doesn't really matter. I should be in there if they're jamming craziness like that. Yeah, I mean, you could basically just have a running profile of the player, which is all you get from seeing their username anyway. There's a lot of players we play with on other operators where you don't have notes on them, but just when you see their username, you say oh, they play like this, they have these tendencies, blah blah blah, right?
I'm all in, bud. You had ace 9 suited.
Good luck. Ace 9.
Ace or 9? 9.
GG, man.
That's
a rough one.
I think I played fine. It was just card to card dead from the FT. It was like ICM cage, then card dead.
Yeah. All right, folks. So, I do think that is going to do it. I'm going to fold my cash game here because it's getting raised in free bet. I have a Jack 8, so we're sitting out there, and we're going to head over to the cameras. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Unfortunately, not the crazy awesome session that we had last time, but few are. We did expect a regression to the mean. Maybe not this swift of a regression for me in particular. I got pretty crushed tonight, but yeah, that's how poker goes. Last week we were able to take down the 100 and the 50. This week not the same performance, but still had a lot of fun here on BetRivers as always, and as always streaming with Naigo. Naigo, speaking of which, when can folks perhaps find you live next? Will it be with me next week, or are you planning on putting in a stream sometime prior to that?
I honestly think, buddy, it'll be with you next week if you'll have me. Yeah. I am working on some things for the stream, and I'm going full bore on it. I've spent about 20 hours over the last 3 days. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope it all works as well as it does in my head, and hopefully people are as excited about it. But it does mean that I am pulling some time away from actually playing cards to do some of this work. So if you will have me, I'll be here next week. But until then, I'm going to continue to do me, and I'm going to hopefully have something to show you all very soon.
Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight, man. And trust me, folks, when I say if Naigo's excited, you folks should be excited as well about the development he's doing on his project, Bink Boards, which is basically a way you can track a leaderboard of how you've performed in MTTs. Some of it in real time, which is really cool. And I think it's going to be a boon to the community, especially with pending multi-state. But that is going to be it for us. We're going to find somebody to pay the love for with a raid. And I should mention, thanks again, Kyle Anderson Poker and Dr. Dad Poker for the big raids coming in our way. We always appreciate you sending our viewership or your viewership our way. And yeah, we're going to try to show the love to someone else. So show some love and get hype in whoever we raid you off to. We'll catch you next time. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Later.